Okay, here we are in the Starfield. Hopefully, this is all gonna work. I mussed around with all the settings. I am using my headset mic because the buzzing on my desk mic was getting a little bit out of control and I don't know how to fix it. Um, can people hear me? Hey Bubbles, can you hear me? And for some reason, oh, there we go. Game. I couldn't hear the game at first, and I was like, why can't I hear the game? It's because it was not running. Loud and clear. Awesome. Do I sound weird? I was like messing around with all of the little nodules on the mixer and trying to come up with something that didn't sound like a headset mic. I probably messed it up even more, but okay, so and then I've got in OBS. So I'm using this. I sound great. You always say that though, Bubbles. Honestly, you always say that. But I appreciate it every single time. So I'm using this plugin for OBS called live.se Stream Elements, Live Stream Elements. Um, and it's cool because it lets me actually, one second. Just realized that I should be also checking to make sure that my Twitch stream is running because that's the whole point of tonight. That's the whole point of the testing. Yeah, okay, so it looks like we're good here as well. Starfield is running on Twitch. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Okay, and so within OBS, I've got multi-chat windows, so I should be able to see both chats in one. And I was able to, this new plugin that I'm using, it let me override the output settings specifically for Twitch so that I could run a 10,000 bitrate for YouTube, but only a 6,000 bitrate for Twitch, which is the max you can have. So I'm hoping that it works. I'm just really hoping that it works. I have no idea. But you guys can hear me, you can hear the game, you can see the game. I sound not terrible, which is good. So yes, let's do this. So what were we even doing? We're here in Ryujin, so I'm assuming that we're not applying to Xenofresh. We are doing this, meeting all of the folks in Ryujin. Pedro, how's it going? It's so funny. I did a test stream like an hour ago, and like I I did a test stream earlier today before my friend came over to put up the ceiling fans, and I had set the test stream to private or unlisted, and it still went public. So I was like, okay, that's weird. So I went in and deleted them, whatever. It didn't work anyway. And then I just did a test stream about an hour ago, and I forgot. I was like, make sure you set this as private because people will come. And then sure enough, I forgot. And then Cat Lover showed up. Um, Mick showed up on Twitch, and I was like, oh, this is just a test. But it was funny. Okay, so let's go and meet these guys. So I'm still rocking X's hair. Um, the issue that I was having last week with this, and I don't know if it was X's mod that was causing the lip sync issues or if it was Souls of Cities because that was doing weird things. You've got why? I'm just walking around. Jeez. Anyways, let's go meet these executives. And right before I started the stream, my infamy went up as far as Starvival. So it's kind of cool, actually. So, oh, I have osteomyelitis. All right, I guess we should take care of that. I have no idea how I would have gotten sick like that, but okay. So my social metrics. This is something that's relatively new with Starvival. Um, but yeah, so my infamy went up with the UC and the free star. Um, and yeah, so I get like bonuses. Plus 10% fame increase, plus 10% affinity gain, plus 5% EXP. I think that means XP. And then plus 30% rewards from bounty and mission board events. Like, that's cool. That's very cool. And I also realized that we don't have any music on. The Testo one stream is still public. Yeah. Well, because then frickin' Omni came in and like commented on it. And there were like 5 likes on the stupid video. And I was like, well, I can't delete it now because people have liked it and left comments on it. It's so funny. Anyways, it's there. Whatever. It's like a 4-minute video. Doesn't matter. Okay, so should I put on some chroma veil? I did not do that. It is very quiet. You guys tell me if I should put on some chroma veil or not. Is this chair for me? All right. Linden. Oh. Yeah, I wondered the same thing actually. Maybe Ryujin should acquire Terra Brew. Yeah, should acquire Terra Brew. Tea talk aside. Okay. Pedro wants chroma veil, so I'm going to put on some chroma veil. Alright, let me just do this really quickly, and then I can put on some chroma veil. Uno momento. Let's see. Where did I put it? There we go. Oh, nope. Oh, hopefully that didn't that doesn't get me a copyright warning. Or copyright strike actually, because that was definitely not something that should be played. Okay. You guys will have to tell me if that's loud enough or too loud or what. Okay. Well, Lyndon, I never screw up, so you won't have anything to deduct. But, like, seriously, my pay gets reduced whenever I make mistakes? You can't hear the music at all, Pedro? Okay. Both game and music you can't hear. Crap. Okay. Sorry, guys. That is why. It should be this one. Can you hear the game now? Hey Marty, how's it going? Trying to figure out my audio settings. Bear with me. It looks like you can hear it because the bars are moving in OBS. Okay, let's see. OBS Studio, okay. And then this one. Should both be my headset. You think you can hear? The game is silent? Well, the game is paused, so you won't be able to hear it. I never screw up, so you won't have anything to deduct.
We'll see. We've yet to have an operative with a perfect record. This introduction was not annoying. I hope our future encounters are as productive.
Okay, could you hear that? Game audio is fixed. Alright, can it be louder or quieter or anything? Thank you so much for helping me out, Pedro. Like, it looks like it could be a little bit louder. Hey, Will. Sounds good? You can hear it? Awesome, Marty. Alright, who's this Chiquita? Genevieve? Nope. Why can't I? I don't want to sit in the chair. I want to talk to the person who is already sitting in the chair. Okay, we'll talk to this person.
Finally.
Damn it.
Well, let's have a look at you.
I'm not just here for your viewing pleasure.
If only pleasure was the word for it.
Yikes.
I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses, getting arrested, are my troubles. So steer clear of law enforcement. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to abuse.
Okay. I'm like a ghost. No one will ever catch me. What connections do we have with the Freestar Rangers?
For one, our connections with Bayou automatically grant us a slight connection with the Rangers. He has some amount of influence with his seat on the Council of Governors. But our strongest connection is local, with Ranger Price.
Okay. Sounds like someone's abusing family ties. But a Freestar Ranger on the Ryujin payroll is probably a good idea. But who is this guy?
He's the Freestar Ranger stationed here on Neon, and much to my dismay, my son. He could have been an amazing
Hey Dante,
lawyer
how's
or
it going?
businessman. But instead,
You're doing
he's
good?
chosen
Awesome.
to waste his talents to protect the people of the Freestar Collective.
I had a pretty busy day. I had some ceiling fans installed, which doesn't sound very exciting, but it is very exciting. Because it's going to get warm, and I don't have my air conditioner installed yet, so ceiling fans are a good medium step. What am I trying to say? Intermediary step. Yeah, so and then I got my dual stream set up, so we should be good for streaming to Twitch right now. And I'm using my headset, which is different, so I probably sound a little bit different, but I'm hoping that you guys can't hear that horrible, horrible buzzing. Alright, I will do my best.
Let's hope your best is good enough.
Let's hope. Alright. Next. This guy. Whoa. Camden? Jeez, so
fetching
touchy.
coffee 1 minute and junior operative the next.
Yeah, well,
Camden
because when I
Joe,
went to fetch
supply
coffee,
chain
I had
manager
to
for
put
Ryujin.
someone down.
We won't work together much, but as part of the same department, hopefully I'll be seeing you around.
Similar here, Dante. Similar here. It's been overcast and yucky all day. The barista said she triple-checked the grind herself.
Ah, so she remembered. Not that I expect much out of Terra Brew coffee, but hey, I suspected their grinder was on its last leg. Anyway,
Oh, good.
welcome to the team.
The multi-chat
Oh,
is
and
working.
just a
Hey,
heads up,
Bubbles.
people in your position don't
So I have
typically see
to-
the brighter side of Ryujin Industries.
Normally I'm looking at
But
my
rest assured,
phone, but
this
my
is a great
phone
company,
is only going
and
to
the work
show
we do
me
goes
the
toward benefiting
YouTubes.
millions.
So really what I should be doing is just looking at OBS, which is where the multi-chat is. Hey, Sweet Pea, how's it going? Oh, you're on the YouTube side. I got my Twitch side running. So if you'd rather watch on Twitch, that is an option for you now. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high of 56 and a low of 42. I'm actually not sure what it's going to be like here, but I imagine it's going to be pretty similar. All right. My job description certainly sounded otherwise. Yes.
Sometimes it takes drastic measures to ensure we can deliver the best products possible.
Nice. Thanks, Sweepy.
Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions as
I
you
don't
go.
know how all that works
Just
really,
keep an
but
open
I
mind.
do need viewers
Oh,
over there if I
thanks for
want
the
to
coffee.
get my whatever it's called. My affiliation? Is that what it's called? Genevieve. Why can't I? There we go.
Just what I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new.
That's me.
I'm Genevieve, head of marketing and public relations.
Well, it's nice to meet you. You're the only one who's actually nice to me. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Likewise. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be?
How much work am I gonna be? Don't you mean to ask how much work am I gonna do for you? Yeah, What do you mean how much work I'm gonna be?
Cleanup, of course.
Oh.
Journalists are pretty quick at putting two and two together. And I get the pleasure of making sure those connections are never made. Or, if they are, handling the fallout.
Well, I am new at this, so I may need a little forgiveness at first.
A few slip-ups are to be expected.
Right?
Just know that one screw-up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any precautions you can take will be greatly appreciated.
But, like, otherwise, do you guys just sit around this boardroom table and talk to each other? Because maybe you guys need something to do.
Hi, Dan.
All right. Imogene.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet.
Yeah, it was
I
all
thought
right.
you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job.
They weren't very nice to me, except for Genevieve. I've been told how much work I could create for them if I'm not careful. The basic theme was don't get caught. Yeah. I have a feeling I won't be getting along with most of them. It was nice to get to meet more people in the company. Yeah, the basic theme was don't get caught.
That doesn't surprise me. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We have reason to believe that our friends at Kelt Corp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now.
Bubbles is cooking up a storm. Awesome. You just found the old woman but need the riddle guy for achievement? I'm not sure. Is the old woman that random encounter that you're talking about? Hey Garrett, how's it going? Welcome in. Okay. Imogene. This sounds like a job for Neon or Freestar Security. Kelt Corp, or is it Selt Corp? I didn't hear her say it. Must be desperate if they resorted to illegal activity.
Are you even listening?
I am. Here.
Hardly. This is the standard run-of-the-mill tactic we've come to expect from them. We can't allow them to win the contracts, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers.
So when you say achievement, Will, is that like one of the achievements is to meet all of the like the new random encounters in the free lanes? Because I've not met any of them. I don't think I know how to do it. I think I am not doing it right. I know how to do it. I just kind of forget when I go into cruise mode. Okay, it's a bit trivial for me, but I suppose I can spare the time. Yeah, how do I gain access to their computers?
That's up for you to determine.
Oh.
Think of it as the creative aspect of your job. There's always more than one way to get a job done around here.
That's true for most things, actually. What's on the data slate?
Think of it as a lesson that Kelt Corp gets to learn the hard way.
All right. Well, yeah, consider it done.
Remember, this is confidential. We can't have anyone at Kelt Corp getting suspicious.
Kelt Corp.
When all is said and done, it should be as if you were never there.
All right.
Here's the data slate. Good luck.
Like a ghost. Upload the program at Kelt Corp. Let's see what our stats are. Hungry and thirsty and pretty tired. Oh yeah, and I was sick. So I should probably take some antibiotics. Yeah. And also drink some water. Eat some chunks. Ooh. Those are the antibiotics working, I guess.
If Alexis asks about me, I am not here.
Really, guys? Do we not know how to go up and down stairs? Thank you. Jeez. Okay. We are still moving pretty slowly. I know that we're tired still. Let's actually sit down and eat something, since that is how that works best. And do I have any? Oh, I do. Tranquility, easy sleep? That's funny. It's easy sleep, but it fills 39 fatigue points. I would think that something called Tranquility Easy Sleep would put you to sleep. But, alright. Okay. Moving on. That is Starvival, yep. It's Starvival, but I've turned all of the settings to as easy as I can make them. So it's there, it's installed, it's just not gonna overwhelm me. Hopefully. Actually, we're gonna buy some tea while we're down here. My bone infection is cured. Awesome. How do I buy? These are all customers, right?
Everyone's so uptight about security these days.
To Delilah from Seagart. Delilah, yes, we are definitely still on for this afternoon. I have to stop by Galbank after I close for the day, but as soon as I'm done there, I will see you in the lounge. Also, how in the world did you get your boss to agree to those reduced hours for Tranquility? The official notice said it was about market conditions and demand, but I think I know you well enough to know that you sweet-talked him into it, or a ... Wait, never mind. I actually don't want to know. Love. Seagart. Didn't he, he's also been sending messages back and forth to, Newell's wife, Mrs. Newell. Okay, so in light of the recent fluctuations with market conditions, new hours are 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. Well, it is looking like it is just after, wait, it's getting brighter, so it's actually like 3 o'clock in the morning? Is that what time it is? Yep. Wow, okay. That's why we were really tired, and that's why there's no one there selling tea. There are 40 encounters in cruise mode, and 2 of them are achievements. Just the old woman and the riddle guy. Huh, interesting. Some of the asteroids are pretty neat to explore. Awesome. A cup of Earl Grey coming up. You've not tried Starvival, or you haven't tried cruising yet?
Hamza kept pestering me about his damn missing slate. Like security's got time to track something like that down.
Let me guess. I'm gonna go track that slate down. Of course.
Stay out of trouble, or we'll have a problem.
I wonder if I'll be able to get into Kelt Corp at 3 o'clock in the morning. If I can, it will be interesting.
Everything in Neon is artificial.
Ah, and it's just like business as normal up here at 3 o'clock in the morning.
If you're
Alright.
here to buy, I'm afraid we only sell direct to retailers.
Clover.
Again. Look, you can tell Mr. Okadibo that I'm doing everything I can. Blood from a stone, if you'll pardon the expression.
That's not exactly the greeting I was expecting, but yeah, if this is a bad time, I can leave. Do you have me confused with someone else?
Oh. I'm afraid I've stepped right into it again.
Starvival.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty
You aren't
intense.
hear about Mr. Okadibo's debt to Kelkor.
Starvival is.
Oh, this is so embarrassing.
But it makes you
Let me start over.
really slow
My name's
down
Clover
when you
McKenna,
play the
but you can
game.
call me Chloe.
And for me, that
Sorry for me,
makes
outpost.
it like I appreciate things a lot better because it's making me slow down and like pay more attention to everything. It's okay, Clover. An apology isn't necessary. But why would this Mr. Okadigbo hire people to represent him?
I'm not sure. I think he's afraid that I won't be here, and he'll have to deal with my father. Someone who has a lot less patience than I do. Just a few weeks ago, he paid some poor fella to come up here and request a bit more time to pay back his debt. So I snapped at you like that. I thought he'd done it again.
Okay, well, then really isn't a good way to treat a potential customer.
You're absolutely right. I was very unprofessional. This mess with Mr. Okadibo over at the Neon Mining League has really thrown me off my game.
Okadibo? I pronounced that very wrong. Must be a hell of a mess to cause such a fuss. Yeah, must be a hell of a mess.
If only you knew. Mr. Okadibo owes a substantial debt to Keltkor. I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but my father's patience is running out. Frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall.
Well, I could assist you in recovering Mr. Okadibo's debt. But yeah, tell me a little bit more about your father.
Niall? Oh, he's the CEO of Keltcorp. The whole blessed thing. If you asked him, he'd claim he started the company with next to nothing and built it into a megacorp in under 30 years. Truth is, he tends to forget the multi-million credit trust he tapped into as a crutch. But that's my father for you.
So, your father is the CEO of this entire business, and the best job that he gave you was like the night frickin' what do they call those people at the desk? Receptionist?
Having a bit
The
of a
night
brain lockup,
receptionist?
are we?
That's weird. Let me ask you, why should I call you Chloe?
Because my father has a ridiculous sense of humor, and I can't stand the name Clover. I mean, seriously, Clover? Our family's Irish, for God's sake. I don't think he could have possibly been more on the nose with that name. Ha ha, very funny, Dad.
I honestly didn't even put 2 and 2 together, so if you hadn't have mentioned it, I wouldn't have even known. Are you in charge of the Kelt Corp Neon office?
For now. But let's not
Oh,
mistake my
she's in charge
position
of
for
the
what
whole
it really
office.
is.
Okay.
A test set up by my father. He's set to retire in a few years, and I'm his only next of kin. But I'm guessing he's not sure if I'm ready to take over the company. So he shuttles me out here for 2 reasons. 1, to flash a friendly face for our clients he flies out here as a perk. And 2, gets his firebrand of a daughter as far away from him as possible. He's a real piece of work.
Yeah, it sucks that you guys don't get along. Tell me a little bit more about Kelcorp.
We're a tech company that primarily specializes in mining operations. We handle everything from individual standalone units to
As
fully
were I.
engineered outpost
Because I didn't
systems.
know that there was a
Basically,
Starfield category.
If it's made of rock, our gear chooses it.
Thanks for letting me
Might not
though
be as
know
glamorous
though.
as some of the
I
other
put in
corps this
gaming
building,
and
but
games and demo came up.
it pays the bills.
And then I put in live stream and there was like a live stream category, but I was like, that's still very broad. But now that I know that there is an actual Starfield category, I will put it in there. Thanks. Chloe, maybe I could assist you.
You'd be willing to help out. That's awfully kind of you.
Okay, well, it's kind of you to stick up for him in the first place, I guess. Is he taking advantage of your goodwill? No. We're gonna believe the best. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
Just because I work for a megacorp doesn't mean I don't have a heart. Saburo, I mean, Mr. Okadigbo, he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, especially in this city. He really needs help, but he's too proud to accept any money from me. Maybe he'd listen to someone like you?
Well, yeah, I'll go talk to him. Are you personally involved with this, Mr. Okadabo?
That is a rather personal question, and I would prefer we kept things professional, if you don't mind.
I guess. I'll just go do this favor for you. I'll go talk to him.
That'd be splendid. Just amazing. If you can get his debt off my conscience, I'd be grateful. It's been on my mind so much I've been keeping a diary.
Oh,
And don't worry about
okay.
payment. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. McKenna always keeps that promise.
You want to keep things professional, but you're telling me about your secret diary? All right. How did he rack up so much debt in the first place?
When he opened the shop, he outfitted it with equipment from our company. Spent a bundle of cash he didn't have. Obviously, business hasn't been going well, because he's fallen way behind on his payments. Opening a mining business on a world almost entirely covered in ocean probably wasn't the most savvy of business plans. I suppose he intended to cater to travelers that were passing through our system, but it's clearly backfired. A poor man.
Okay, well, I'll go talk to him.
Nice visiting with you.
Indeed. I feel like it's probably a good idea to go do this before
What do you need?
trying to break into their computers. Maybe she'll just let me use the computer.
Hi, Dan.
So we need to go and talk to Mr. Okadabo, who is the mining guy, right? Optional, find Clover's diary. Huh. Let's go find her diary, guys. She didn't want to tell me about her bow.
You can smell spice in the air.
We hear the
No
name.
way.
I'm just gonna go over here. Don't worry about me.
The other way. Fast.
Why are there so many people in this office in the middle of the night?
What? I'm working here.
That's good for you. Oh, I sorry. I thought he was in the other cubicle. I'm gonna just read this. I have to admit, this business with Saburo is keeping me up at night. I can see how it's starting to wear on him, personally and professionally. Saburo's a good and honorable man. Pride won't allow him to accept my money, but what he doesn't understand is the game is rigged. It's rigged from the start. Even in good times, variable interest rates are designed to landslide you. All I want is to give him a fair shake. I may not believe in every idea he has, but I believe in him. He just needs a financial partner who can offer some direction, someone who has his best interests at heart. I won't lie, given my position, it may be a conflict, but my feelings for him aside, I really do want to help. Aw. Okay, well, our suspicions were correct. I know about you. But I think Saburo is gonna be sleeping, probably.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settlement.
You're banking your own way, on your own time. Gilbeck, where your credits were.
You're out there alone, right?
Anywhere in the galaxy.
Oh, he's just like standing around here? All right.
So glad you stopped by today.
Yes. Are you getting any responses from your flyers?
Yes, my friend. It's amazing how much my fellow merchants have been motivated.
They're on a
thanks to your
kiloton. They must be, eh?
Knowing that no one's been alone with their troubles is just what everyone needed to hear. And now they're rising to the
Yeah, the
occasion.
hair's awesome, eh?
It's the dawn of a new day, my friend.
I love it.
We have you to thank for it.
So Clover, or Chloe, as she likes to be called, offered to pay off your debt to Keldcourt.
Oh, she did?
Mm-hmm.
Miss McKenna is very kind, but I cannot accept.
Are
It
you
is my
sure?
responsibility to pay the loan. If I cannot, then what happens, happens.
Well, what would happen? Is there any hope to save the business? Well, hold on. No. Yeah, you should... Are we gonna reveal Chloe's love? Or just persuade him to take the money? What if we can't persuade him? Yeah, you should read this. It might change your mind.
Really? Let me take a look. Oh, I did not know she felt this way.
Yeah.
She is always so professional. I thought she did not like me. That is why I have sent proxies to negotiate my debt.
Oh. Well, you should definitely go and talk to her yourself, because she would probably really like that. She just feels sorry for you. No. It's okay. Some people are just oblivious to this sort of thing. That is very true. That is my excuse all the time. I am just super oblivious. She definitely likes you.
And I like her.
Ooh.
Oh, that came out wrong.
No,
What I
it
meant
came
to say
out
was,
very right.
I respect her business acumen.
Oh.
Look at me. My palms are sweating.
Yeah, that means that you
Regardless,
like her.
You have done me a service, and for that, I thank you.
You're welcome.
You can tell Miss McKenna, I mean Chloe, that I accept her offer.
All right. So are the feelings between you and Clover mutual?
I do have feelings for her, and maybe now I will have the courage to tell her.
Right on.
I know they say never to mix business with pleasure, but there are always exceptions.
Hey, Mowgli, how's it going? All right. So we can go
Come
back to
soon, my
Clover.
friend.
I mean, Chloe.
It's always a treat to see you.
Give her the good news. And then we'll go in and infiltrate for Ryujin.
Gilbeck, where your credits were for you.
Is the game volume okay? If I turned it up a little bit, would that make it too loud for you? Master, I guess? Yeah. We'll see about that. It is a chill stream though, so I guess it doesn't have to be too loud.
I
While
got
we're
robbed
here,
in Neon once.
You better stay
It's an
off the
essential part of the
Aurora.
experience.
You're good
Don't
with the
want that
volume?
drug
It's awesome.
scrambling your brains.
Okay,
Welcome to Keldcourt.
Chloe.
Clover McKenna at your service.
Saburo agreed to let you pay off his debts.
That's fantastic.
Right?
I was worried he'd take it the wrong way, so I'm glad you were able to convince him. I'll arrange for the funds to be transferred immediately. Hopefully Father will forgive the late fees. And if he doesn't, I can always reimburse them when he retires.
Right.
In any
yeah.
case, thank you. And
You're welcome.
here, for your efforts.
Thanks. I don't have my glasses on because I'm cleaning them. How much did she give me? I didn't even see. But we gained some more infamy, which is nice. We're gonna end up being a goody two-shoes, like we always are.
Are you supposed to be here?
Nope, but that's okay. Keep moving. No one can see me. And we're in. Upload program, shipping order status. Shipping orders in progress. Consolidated mining. Status in transit. Consolidated mining. Status pending approval. Six Sisters mining. Status processing. Okay, upload program. That seemed easier than it should have been. Just as that guy was turning his back, I was able to upload the program. No one saw anything. Except me coming and going out of the office about 6 times. What are you... Mowgli. It certainly looks like a little poof of smelly air coming out of that little bird.
You know I went to chef school. This ain't exactly what I saw.
A swift dash. Oh, someone's working at Tranquility now. That's good. It is getting close to 6.
They say Aurora is made from fish.
I've heard that
It's licking toads.
top notch.
What's up, Lane?
I got the memo from Imogene to add you to the system. So it sounds like congratulations are in order.
Thanks.
You must have really nailed that interview.
I guess. I didn't just nail it, I crushed it. I think, honestly, Imogene was just sick of interviews. She was just gonna hire the next person anyway.
Too pissed off to care?
Yeah.
That certainly sounds like Imogene. At least in a situation like this. Anyway, just wanted to welcome you to the dysfunctional family.
Thanks. I think. I guess we'll see.
This report isn't bad, but you're going to need more supporting evidence. Imogene's a stickler for details.
And that's what I was afraid of. I just hate accessing
I hope I can wrap up this next assignment quick.
It's anxiety.
The Razor Ball tournament?
Imogene?
Well, look who survived their first assignment. How'd it go? Anything to report?
Why wouldn't have I survived? It was very easy. It went well. No incidents to report.
Not a single setback. Huh. I knew you were going to be perfect for this job. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs, cover stories, cleanup crews. You get my drift. The cleaner your work, the more intact your payments stay. I'm sure you understand.
I get it, because all of the executives repeated it over and over again. I get it. Clean work equals maximum payout.
Exactly. In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is properly disposed of. So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand at a little framing.
Framing? Okay. I don't recall arts and crafts being in the job description.
And I'd argue that arts and crafts is exactly what we do here, just on a much higher level. One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company.
Okay. Laredo's hands are gonna look pretty dirty. What are the do's and don'ts of this assignment?
We want a clean and careful job. Obviously, we don't want any bad press at this point, or we could lose the deal. I don't want to hear any news about bounties or bodies coming out of Aquila City.
All right. Well, where do I need to leave this evidence?
The inspection will be similar to an audit. These things are usually pretty thorough. Filing cabinets, desks. I trust you can be smart about it.
All right. I'll make sure it gets done.
Good. This one should be easy to pull off. Laredo has their own building, unlike Keltcorp, so at least there's only a single layer of security to deal with. Here's the slate we need you to plant. It holds confidential files that'll cast the perfect negative light on our friends at Laredo. Now, get going.
Okay. Off to Cheyenne, right? It's gonna take us all the way to, yeah, Aquila City.
A gala at the New Atlantis Free Star Embassy? That'd be a good way to gather intel.
Is there a party going on? Hopefully I get an invite. Alright, now we can go and get some tea.
It's always a perfect day for a nice cup of tea.
It certainly is, Delilah.
Welcome to Tranquility, your new favorite spot to refresh and escape from the hustle and bustle of Neon. I'm Delilah. Please let me know if you need any help or product recommendations. Is this your first time visiting Ryujin Tower?
Kind of, yeah. I'm a new employee.
Joining the rat race, huh? I'm sure I'll be seeing more of you then. At least half of the stress-easing teas I sell go to Ryujin employees.
Stress-easing tea?
Feel free to stop by for a
Sounds
chat
good.
anytime. You seem like an interesting person, and small talk goes nicely with a good cup of tea.
Right on. All right. Well, let's see what you've got for sale. But first tell me, are you from Neon originally?
No, I'm not. I'm from a small farming settlement in a nearby system. Funnily enough, the farms my community maintains supply some of Tranquility's tea leaves. I grew up watching the ships and traders come in from Neon, and wishing I could get on one and see the city for myself. It seemed like such a fascinating place.
And is Neon what you expected?
Not exactly.
I didn't think
Everyone
so.
here is busy and stressed, and there's a lot of crime. The stories I grew up with made Neon seem like paradise, but it really isn't. I'm just happy to work for a company that puts smiles on people's faces. It seems like most people here could use one.
Do you ever miss home?
Sometimes, yeah. I didn't know anyone when I moved here, so I was really lonely. The town I'm from is tiny, so I knew almost everyone. It was a big change.
Well, there's certainly nowhere else like Neon in the settled systems.
That's probably for the best.
True.
I don't think the galaxy could handle more than one city like this one.
All right. Well, tell me what you've got for sale.
Let me know if you find something that interests you.
coffee mugs you see, or plain. Okay, I don't need a coffee mug. I need some tea. And these all do the exact same thing. Okay. +2 experience gain. Let's have just some breakfast tea, I think. And 2 Earl Greys for Marty. All right. Got ourselves some tea.
Have a relaxing day.
Thanks, you too. Should we go and talk to the gun guy? Sarah was already over here. She knows what's important.
You won't find better weapons in Neon than the ones I'm selling here.
Ken? What's up?
Hey, thanks for stopping by. The name's Ken. Let me know if you have any questions. I know these weapons like the back of my hand.
Alright, well, I'm pretty well versed in combat myself. That's good to meet you.
Likewise. Let me know if you need any help. I'm always happy to talk shop.
Just show me what you got.
Ryujin Tower today?
Oh, I work here. Yes, I work here.
Ah, fellow employee. Nice gig, right? Working here beats the hell out of most jobs I've had in Neon.
Well, what's a weapons dealer doing in Ryujin Tower?
Don't be so surprised. Ryujin Tower's got a little of everything. Besides, here at Arboron, our goal is to provide safety and protection for our customers. That's why we're the only brand to carry our very own non-lethal weapons. The Nova line.
Oh, you guys make those weapons. Yeah, I've used them. You seem like quite the firearms expert.
Well, I'd better be. I'm a Freestar Navy vet. Firearm expertise comes with the territory. I saw more than my share of action with a gun in my hand. Those days are behind me, though. Now I prefer to stay behind the counter and let other people do the gunslinging.
Hey, Hasbro, how's it going? You having a good night? Hopefully. Can you tell me about your non-lethal weapons, Ken?
Of course. The Nova series uses an electrically charged ammunition that can effectively stun a humanoid target. It's not so useful when it comes to critters, but if you need to buy some time or get someone off your back, they'll do the trick.
What? Mowgli, you had to take some cough suppressant today to fight a cold? You knew it hit when saying dextromethorphan? Dextromethorpan? I don't know how to say that word. It was so funny you said it back and forth a bunch of times. You're getting a little loopy. You always have a good night when you see that I'm streaming? Awesome. That's good to hear, Hasbro. Alright, Ken, let's see what you're selling.
Plenty of stock today.
The Spacer. Like, I already have... What do I have, actually? For an EM weapon? I've got the enhancer gun. So I should probably get something else. Definitely don't want to be going around changing everybody's looks when I'm thinking I'm just going to suppress them. Do I have any on the Junker Watchdog? I have to figure out how to change the name of my ship. Does anybody... I'm sure everybody here knows how to do that except for me. And I have no other EM weapons. Alright, so we've got to buy something. With... Okay, we've got over 1 million creds, so that's fine. So, Professionals EM Nova Blast Disruptor. $26. Wow, okay. 118, 129. And these are cheaper by a little bit. This one's got a better scope on it. Yeah, well, we'll get that one. That's fine. And then we could probably... Actually, no, we don't want to sell any weapons because we're going to break them down. with Starvival.
Thanks for stopping by.
Ah, thanks for helping me out, Ken. What's this? Store hours, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Good to know. And then another note to, oh, this one's to Genevieve. Ken, when I approved your request for a robot to cover the night shift, I was under the impression that you were going to pull one of our drone mini-bots off the assembly line, not a security Model A. We need to set up a meeting to discuss your robot's behavior. I have received several reports that it has been less than cordial with several customers who were simply trying to browse the selection at Arboron. Specifically, I have been told that it's saying things like, I know you're a spy and stay out of my way. I understand the organizational security has to come first, and your robot's programming reflects this, as it should. However, I think we should try to strike a balance between security and polite professionalism if your robot is going to remain in a customer-facing role. Fair. I think that's probably a good idea. Alright, let's go, Fluffy. We got ourselves an EM weapon. We can put people down if we need to without killing them. It's always a good thing. So this... I guess I'm not going to favorite it. I'll just remember that I've got it. What else do we have to do now? Travel to Aquila. Apply for a job at Xenofresh, which I don't want to do. I hate that quest. Okay, and then a bunch of stuff for Constellation. We have to... Oh, we didn't end up doing this? Huh. These are all back... This is back in Aquila, which we do have to go to. And also... Oh. Where's this at? Is it... It's actually here in Neon? Huh. Let's go catch ourselves a little fungal turtle, shall we? Hey, Zion Savior, how's it going? Welcome in.
If this ship doesn't end soon, my man is not going to be happy.
Don't mess with me or I'll change your hair. Don't make me do it.
If the gangs can keep from killing each other.
I should do audiobooks. I don't mind reading, to be honest. So yeah, maybe that's an idea. Do I have to go down there? Can I even get down there without hurting myself? Well, I know I can just jump down there, but like, it's not like hot steam.
Another day, another shift.
It's literally called the Narcissus.
Oh, and I'm dirty. Look at my dirt lines coming off of me. It's okay. We're about to go catch a turtle, so we're about to get even dirtier. I'm just gonna quick save here because honestly, I don't know about going in here. Like, am I gonna... Oh, I almost fell down that hole. Here's the kibble. Check the kibble later. Alright. Oh, I don't need to go up there. And so Hajro, does my voice sound very different today because I'm using my headset mic instead of my desk mic? Is it
Everything good?
just as soothing? Because that is important.
Pretty slow day so far.
It is important.
Hopefully we'll see some action soon. I'm tired of just waiting around.
Turtle. That sounds like a fun guy.
Me both.
A fungal turtle. Friendly encounter of a dad and a daughter selling lemonade. Aw, but they have no lemons or sugar, so they give you orange juice. That's fun. Okay, well now I want to go cruise a little bit so that I can maybe encounter one of these encounters. Alright, we do need to go and take a shower though. Except I don't think I built a shower on the new ship. Where is Mania Adams? Are they here as well? Oh, goodness. This is what I need. In the Astral Lounge. Alright, let's go talk to this person.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated.
I probably have a portable hygiene kit. So at least I'm not like stinking up the joint. Although with all those sweaty dancers in there, I'm sure it's pretty stinky already.
Does
Neon
have schools?
Or
did they find a way to eradicate children?
End up working at the fisheries in Neon.
It sounds kind of the same. A bit more raspy. Okay, well, raspy is not necessarily bad. Jump off and take a bath? I guess I could, eh? I've never jumped into the water here from Neon. That doesn't kill you? The water is safe? Actually, don't answer that because I can find out for myself. The water is safe. Okay. Did not know that.
They say for every 5 credits Benjamin Bay you spent on Neon, 4 went to the Astral Lounge. What now?
What now? What brings you to Neon?
I'm in town for business. My client leaves a mess, I clean it up.
Ah, business? Well, what do you do for work then?
I'm an independent contractor, working for some very wealthy clients. They open deals, I close them.
You take a bath in front of mast in the pond there. Nice. I did that by accident once. I fell in there and then got the notification that I was getting cleaner, and I was like, oh, that's cool that works. That you can just take a bath wherever there's safe water. Is there anything that I can do to help you?
There might be. I originally came here to complete a business deal, but the client, in a fit of foolishness, decided to close on their own. Rather than dispose of the evidence properly, they left it in a warehouse. Real amateur stuff. So there are some loose ends that need tying, and I prefer a third party handle it. Would you be interested?
Well, as long as there's some money. Just make sure it's worth my while.
I'm giving you half of my usual fee, which, according to my clients, is a ransom 3 times over. But I'm worth every cred. You'll find the merchandise in a locker in the warehouse behind Neon Tactical. Gangs in Ibside often use that area to peddle their sunshine and lollipops. So if shit's puckaroo, you'll have to improvise.
If shit's
Once
puckaroo?
you secure the merchandise, sell it to Coleman Lang at the Trade Authority, so it's part of their regular inventory. Return here when the job is done.
Got it. Retrieve package, sell to Trade Authority.
The music is amazing!
Amazing! Watch out for the monsters in the water. But they're friendly monsters, aren't they? The fish, the chasm bass. You're gonna need a bath after these wings. Are they saucy? Sousy wings? What kind of sauce have you got on them? These are important things that I need to know, Bubbles.
Quit staring.
Oh, it was Neon Tactical. Nope, that's not Neon Tactical. Manaya moving like she's the main character, looking off into the distance. I know, right? She seems a little self-important. Ooh. We gotta go check the turtle. Do we have a new pet? We actually... This is good because I lost my other pets when I switched ships. It did not... Look at this little guy. Look at how cute you are. Look at how gross you are. You're cute. You're coming with me. Okay.
Hi, Dad.
Yeah, so when I change ships, I forgot what I was saying. When I change ships, you know how everything gets scooped up and put into your cargo hold. I didn't check to see if the guinea pig, and what else did I have? Like a little platypus thing. I didn't think we needed to go to Ebside again.
Crime happens because the people in charge let it happen.
I'm sorry. I
What?
cannot understand your query.
Okay, is it over here?
You're always
Excuse me, Landon. Oh, it is. What? Pick up the merchandise. A patron at Astro Lounge, Manaya Adams, has asked me to pick up a piece of merchandise to sell it to a vendor. I should head to the warehouse behind Neon Tactical. Well, we're going into Ebside, so I guess it must just be only accessible from Ebside? Interesting.
Hi, Dad. What do you need?
But I guess so. Okay. So yeah, I guess technically this is Neon Tactical right here. And this is the warehouse behind it.
This better be good.
Owen Dexler. Do I need to talk to you? I don't think I need to even talk to you. I just need to get whatever is up there. Oh. Oh, we've already been here, clearly. Whoopsie. I forgot. Discarded side star? Okay. Excuse me, Sarah? It would be funny if I could, like, launch myself off of Derek's head. Mango habanero. That sounds delicious. Just spicy enough to clear out your sinuses. Okay, how do we... Here we are. Okay. Excuse me, excuse me. Little stuttery there. Weird. Thanks for the toast. Oh, he's too far away. The Kazambas are passive. Yeah, they just look really scary. Like most big fish do. So we need to go and sell this to the trade authority? Oh. This trade authority person is just not at work? Coleman?
Not interested.
Okay. I will wait until you're at work then.
Make sure you bring it to me.
What time is it? It's like 9:30. Why is he not at work? What do the holotapes say? Did I already pick up the holotapes for in here? I must have. $10 a.m. Okay, well, we gotta wait for half an hour. We might as well have a little drink of water while we're waiting. Or maybe some orange juice. Yeah. Some of robots that take over the stores and the actual merchants hardly ever show up. Well, they're supposed to show up during their hours. It's possible that their pathing is impeded. Alright, some Canuck. Some Tortiere. Alright, Coleman.
Better not need something.
Can you tell me more about the mission board? No. I was wondering if you'd be interested in this side star.
Not a bad gun. Good balance, weight. Allied Armaments is a UC company, but their stuff is military grade. But that is not the issue here. That gun is hotter than a frying pan full of fish grease.
What?
I'm not giving you anywhere near market rate.
How do you know it's hot? Don't worry about that. I thought you didn't worry about things like that. The custom mods on that pistol aren't cheap. It has improved recoil and fire rate.
Should have known better than to try and fool a weapons expert.
Right?
All right, I'll pay you what it's worth.
Exactly.
But only because I know for a fact NSEC won't come looking for it.
1,500 creds. All right. What else have you got?
Now we're getting somewhere.
Do I need ammo for anything? I probably do. We'll check in a second. We'll buy 80,000? My God. No, we're not going to buy that. This is one of the new suits, isn't it? Bolstering superior power assist armor spacesuit. I've not looked at any of the new stuff. Like, I've not looked into any of the new equipment or weapons. The 4-star thing, I have no idea what any of that means. Sooner or later, I'll figure it out. And then these are the new boost packs. So expensive. And like, I really don't like when the helmets don't have like a glass shield. I like to see my Toon's face. What else do we need here? Well, there's only one, so I might as well buy that CCD. Cereal is always good. I think I have enough pet meals. Here, have these desk phones. And this antique earth duck figure. And you can definitely have some of these. Oh, this is an ungrown mushroom. Oh, see, all of these things came out of the ship. And now they're just all in here. I don't need any of them. Oh, except... we want these coffee mugs. A display projector? Why do I have this? In my inventory or on the ship? Very weird. Oh, hey Thorgan, how's it going? You get to play Starfield with me and Bubbles. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, start the game. Throw on the stream. Oh, look, an 8-ball. I was collecting 8-balls in Fallout yesterday. Nice. Like toilet paper? Why do I have toilet paper? Toilet paper tubes. Weird. Okay. That'll be good enough, I think.
All right, buzz off.
What? You buzz off. Let's go. This guy is not nice either. The random junk is peak. I don't know about that.
If you want to see how short my temper is, keep talking.
Yep, changed ships and all of the junk goes into the cargo hold or into my inventory. One or the other. Anyways, it ended up in the cargo hold.
These damn spaces.
Manaya.
Some find Aurora heightens the senses. I prefer to sharpen them.
Isn't that the same thing? But how? Okay, I sold the merchandise to the trade authority, just like
then
you
my
asked.
client can finally relax. He's a very tense man, you see. Tried to smile once, years ago, and didn't like the fit.
Maybe you should
But
try
I
some
digress.
Aurora.
Here's your payment, as promised. Enjoy the rest of your time here in Neon.
Thanks. 6,300 creds. All right, I guess. How do you like Neon, though?
It's the world's most exotic accident. They found the drug in the fish oil, of all things. But oil is an old story, one of grease and flame. The grease turns the wheels of commerce, and the flame attracts the moths. So be careful walking these streets, my delicate little insect. Venture too close, and you'll burn your wings.
How poetic. Do you have any other jobs for me?
Yes, but I never work with the same client twice. Call it a personal role.
All right, then. Good luck finding someone else to do your dirty work.
You good?
Nothing likes the
All right, let's go. there anything else that we need to do while we're here? Talk to Hamza. I guess we could. Where is Catherine Luzione? Not. Well, at least not in the Astro Lounge anyway. That was not... That did not give me the info that I was looking for. Because you need to enable it before it'll show you where you need to go. Okay, down to Eb's side.
You're making your own way, on your own time.
It used to be an action.
And you deserve the best. And if we can't get it, no one can. Hi, Dan.
Don't worry, Dan. I'm coming.
There's all these dead bodies all over the place. No one has picked them up. I guess not. Jeez. Well, I guess it's... The smell of them will be masked by the smell of the fish. I guess.
We've lost so many people.
Catherine?
Hello. I'm sorry if I sound rude,
hello.
but would you mind coming back later?
What?
We're
Why?
actually closed right now. I just forget to pull down the shutters.
Well, I hope nothing really bad has happened.
I'm afraid so, but I don't really want to talk about it right now. Perhaps another time, when I'm feeling up to it.
Okay, well, you can't let these things eat away at you. Let me help.
Well, I suppose there's no harm. You can't really do anything unless you can reverse the flow of time. The thing is...
I can't make it
well,
reverse. I can make it go
I
slower.
lost my husband, Thomas, last week.
Oh, that's very
He-
sad.
He supposedly had a heart attack and fell from the upper platform. Of course, that's the official word from Neon Security. I'm not so sure they're telling me the truth.
Nothing in this city is as it seems.
Spoken like someone who spent more than a day here.
Well, a couple
This
days.
place grows on you like a cancer. How that security officer could stand there and tell me Thomas died of a heart attack. Well, it's a damn lie is what it is. I'm sorry, this is my problem. You're just here to shop, and here I am filling your head with my conspiracy theories. Please forgive me.
No forgiveness necessary. I would love to help you out if I could.
Oh my. You're the first person in this awful, awful city that's reached out to help me. Thank you.
You're welcome. You deserve to find out the truth. For sure. His death sounds too suspicious to simply dismiss it as an accident, for sure. Maybe the truth will be too painful and you should just move on. That's also true. Why are you so certain that there's a conspiracy to begin with?
The security officer's report said they never recovered my poor Thomas's body, which means they're only assuming he had a heart attack. But instead of leaving the case open until further evidence has been discovered, they've closed the book. I want to know why.
Yeah, that is a very good question. You deserve to find out the truth.
The truth is all I've ever wanted. I suppose the proper place to start would be with Neon Security's witness, Tevin Anastas, that pompous ass over at the Emporium in Neon.
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
Please be very careful. I don't want to end up with 2 murders on my conscience.
Sorry, I keep yawning. Okay, have you ever had problems with Neon Security before?
Oh, everyone has problems with Neon Security. They're terribly corrupt, with Administrator Bayou using them as his own personal brute squad. They come in here from time to time, but apart from being forced to give them employee discounts, I've never had anything suspicious happen.
Okay, well, is there anything useful you can tell me about this Tevin Anastas?
Tevin owns the Emporium over in Bayou Plaza. He's a horribly overbearing, pretentious man who wouldn't dare set foot in the underbelly. The strange thing is, we've never had to deal with him in person. Why he'd be involved in Thomas's death is absolutely beyond me.
Very strange. So tell me the story behind the Quick Stop.
My husband and I opened the shop about 8 years ago. We were hoping to cater to the workers at Generdyne and Xenofresh. The business has had its ups and downs, but lately our rent has skyrocketed, so we've been forced to raise our prices. Unfortunately, the workers assumed we were becoming greedy, and as a result, we've had a couple of incidents with shoplifting and some vandalism. Honestly, I'm just trying to make a living.
Aw. That's kind of crazy. Okay, could I take a look at what you've got for sale? Maybe I can buy something.
Sure, I suppose that would be fine.
What has she got? Oh, a little bit of all the aid things that I might need. We did just take some antibiotics, so we'll replenish that. Some heal gel, sure. Cheese is always a good time. In the game, not always in real life. If you eat too much cheese, you know. Sore tummy for me. I'm sure everybody needed to hear that. We're not going to buy water because I think I remembered to build a water cooler on the ship. Cereal? Cereal? Pizza? Cereal. I don't know why cereal is so important to me in this game. It just is. And bacon. Cereal and bacon. You don't need anything else.
Huh? Oh, goodbye.
This street sweeper, do I need this? I mean, I'll keep it because it was a reward, but I don't think I'm going to use it. Okay, that should be good. Where is this Tevin guy? Back upstairs. Cheese helps dashing. That's right.
You've chosen chunks.
The fuel has to come from somewhere.
There's something fishy going on here, and I don't mean the smell.
All right, Tevin.
They say Aurora is made from fish.
While we're here.
It's
I
looking
mean, that's a
toads.
given, right?
You good? Now that headlock's no longer a problem, things are much calmer around here. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh,
Look,
sell
man,
antiques?
Have a heart. I can't pay right.
Oh, well, would you look at that? I can sell him old Earth stuff. Interesting. Okay, yeah. What do you think about this old Earth flip lighter? Do you want it?
Oh, but I'll spot you next
All
time.
right.
Oh,
And then this old Earth baseball?
okay.
Thanks.
Do I look like an idiot? Tell me, do I have a sign that says idiot taped to my back?
Maybe.
No.
I know what you've been wasting your money on. Damn junkies. You pay the posted price, or you don't get anything at all. I'm running a business here. I don't give handouts.
Okay. Jeez, sorry.
Did you just see Miria go on her tippy toes to look at something on the top shelf there? Look at her. That's so funny. Except that she's looking at me. Tevin?
Yes? Can I help you?
I want to talk to you about the death of Thomas Luzion.
I'm not telling you a thing. I've already reported what I saw to security.
But like,
Stop wasting my time and leave.
why were you down
Your
there?
presence is bad for business.
Come on, you can tell me.
There's nothing to tell you. Get it through your skull.
Keeping quiet about something like this must be hard on your conscience.
Listen, I don't want anything bad to happen.
All right, well then tell me what happened then. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. Just tell me what really happened to Thomas. Come on.
My hero.
Well, I'm sure we can work something out. You're the only one who really knows what happened. Please help Catherine get some closure.
I don't care about anyone's closure.
Wow, this guy is cold. All right. You have a civic duty to reveal the truth of what really happened to Thomas. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this. Listen, I know you and security are lying about Thomas's death. Don't make this any harder than it needs to be.
You're a very irritating person.
Right back at ya. You have a civic duty.
Civic duty? Do you really believe that nonsense?
Yeah, I do.
Enough of this! Stop your damned prying. Now, if you'll excuse me, some people have work to do.
Listen, I know you know what happened. I need to know what happened.
You could have just led with that.
Shut
No
up.
need to waste my precious time. I saw it happen. Thomas was murdered and thrown into the ocean.
Afterwards, I foolishly reported the incident to security.
Tell me
For
something
my
I don't know.
efforts, I was rewarded with a gun to my head and threatened with death if I didn't keep silent.
By Neon Security? Interesting. But I do need more info. Tell me who did it.
It was hard to hear over the commotion, but I'm sure I heard Thomas call his attacker Russell and Rusty a few times. From what I could gather, the attacker was after credits, and Thomas refused to give him any. After that, well, Thomas went for a swim.
Really? This is all just over credits? That's terrible. Have you ever dealt with Rusty personally?
God, no. I've seen him around here and there, but if he ever were to come into my shop, I tell him to leave immediately. In fact, I would never even talk to someone like him. I have no business dealing with petty criminals or Aurora addicts.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Starvival messed with the persuasion in one of the last updates. Adds more chances and made it harder. Yeah, I'm not mad at it, but it is going to be... I did rely on that mechanic maybe a little bit too much, so maybe it's a good thing. Tevin, just tell me where Rusty is.
Where else would someone like him be, hmm? He stays at the sleep crates near Madame Sauvage's place. In any case, when you confront him, my name cannot be mentioned. I very much dislike sharing Thomas's briny fate. And with that, I must insist you leave me in peace. That is, of course, unless you'd like to make a hefty purchase.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to buy anything else from you ever again. But I'll probably come back and sell you a bunch of shit.
Hi, Dad. What do you need? Hi, Dan.
Whoa.
Hey, buddy. Why don't you throw a few credits my way, huh? Help a guy out.
Yeah, I'm not wasting any more credits on this quest. Let me guess, I'll end up in the ocean if I don't give you anything?
End up in the ocean? What the hell are you... Wait. No. He told me that everything was taken care of. No one would know.
No one would know
You gotta
what?
hear me out. I never meant to do anything. It was an accident.
Sure. Who's he, and what did he take care of?
A friend. An old buddy in security. But that's all you're getting from me. I'd rather take my chances with you than with him.
Well, just tell me exactly what you did.
I got in a fight with Thomas. I asked him for some creds, but the bastard wouldn't give me anything. Things got out of hand. He ended up falling off the upper platform. It was an accident, I swear. Then I called my buddy in security and told him what happened. He took care of everything after that.
Well, there's gonna be consequences for your actions. You just need to tell me who your friend in security is, and they might not be as bad.
Hell no, I'm not doing that. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a rat.
Really?
Listen.
That's what you're worried about?
I messed up, I know that. But nothing can change what's already done. Just let me go and I'll disappear forever. No one will ever see me again. No one even needs to know I'm alive. Just... Come on, just let me go.
Well, you know, I feel like that old lady would probably not want more death on her hands. So, fine, I'm not gonna kill you, but you better fucking disappear forever. Leave and never come back.
Oh my God. You don't need to worry. No one will ever see me again. I swear it.
Alright. I don't know, that didn't feel good, but I feel like killing him would feel worse.
Hi, Dad.
Probably.
What's the word for that again?
I'm not gonna say this twice. Get the hell away from me.
I don't know why everyone is so rude here.
Hi, Dan.
Even when you take the drugs, having bonuses on gear and have a Terramorph bonus, it's still hard to persuade. Okay, well that's good to know. That's for sure. Chunks Express. It's just like this one vending machine. Oh, Mystic told me about a mod that makes it so that it doesn't look like you've got a light shining out of your head. I think it adds just like a little visor light or something like that, so that it makes sense that you've got like a little orb of light on your head.
Oh, yes.
Catherine.
Hello?
Yes. Catherine.
I need to know the truth.
And the truth you will get. I know what happened to your husband.
Please, tell me everything you know. I want to hear it all.
Are you sure? Your husband was murdered, your suspicions were correct, and a security officer covered everything up to protect the killer.
I knew it.
You did?
I just knew that I was being fed lies. Nothing added up right from the start. Neon security. How can they sleep at night and act like my husband's life wasn't worth anything? My husband's killer. Did you find him? What happened to him?
Well, I did find him. His name was Rusty. Did Thomas ever interact with him before?
Rusty. I believe he was one of the Generdyne workers that would come around and cause trouble. Steal things, vandalize, or the like.
Real
They were
winner.
a rowdy bunch. My husband usually handled the troublemakers and became well acquainted with Rusty and his so-called friends. Vandalism and shoplifting is one thing, but murder? I just never thought things could go this far. So, what did you do with Rusty?
I took care of him.
Well, I guess I don't much care for what you did with him, as long as he paid for what he did. And about security. Did you find out which officer is behind the cover-up?
No. I never got a name. Sorry, I can't do more for you.
It's for the best, I suppose. Going after security is suicide for us both.
Yeah, for sure.
Knowing the truth is vindication enough. In a weird way, I'm relieved? No, that's not the right word. I guess I'm just glad that I know the truth, even if it won't bring my husband back to me. I never would have figured out the truth without you. I have credits for you here.
Well, seeing as I had to shell out 1,000 creds, thank you. I'm glad I could help you.
Of course, I want to thank you for everything. You're the only person to show me kindness in this city. You've helped me out more than you can know. Now that I know the truth, I think I can start focusing on healing. Or trying to, at least. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
9,000 credits. Okay, that'll do. That'll do, pig. Alright, what's next? Talk to Hamza. Offer to help Mitch. I think he's in Cydonia. New Atlantis. Recover the luxury textile from orbit near Holly? Where's that? In Alpha Centauri? Okay. So when we go back to New Atlantis, where's this? Oh, far. Far, too far. Indicite in a cave on Moloch 5B. We can get there. Okay, possibly. New Atlantis. Okay, well, it looks like we're going back to Aquila City or New Atlantis. I feel like this is going to be too hard for me. I really struggled on the very first mission. We'll see about that. Ooh, maybe we should go rescue this hostage. They've been there for a while. Leviathan? I can't get there because... Is it an undiscovered... No. Okay, well, regardless, we're going off-world.
Howdy.
Starvival. It's right there.
The Chunks family is happy.
Oh, the Chunks girl is still there. I was like, oh no, that's Sarah. Oh, the Chunks girl disappeared. Oh well, I was gonna talk to her about some chunks. Never mind then.
Yeah, I know this place stinks.
So my new ceiling fans have remote controls, and I feel like a millionaire.
And I don't mean the smell.
It's pretty awesome. Except that it's not working right now. There we go. Because I'm just gonna say that being a woman of my age, sometimes it's really hard to regulate my internal temperature. So having a remote control ceiling fan is pretty awesome. That'll do, pig. That's right. Do the Mantis before the Trackers Alliance missions? Okay. I won't ask why, but I will do that. I think I read that if I've got... Oh, we're talking to Hamza. Okay. I think I read that if I'm riding around in the Mantis ship, like the ship that you get, that it scares off spacers? Something like that. I thought I read that or heard that in somebody's stream.
Neon is a colorless, odorless gas. It's scientifically
the locals
soulless.
there don't exactly
Makes you think.
appreciate the tourists.
Lane, are you feeling okay?
Scanning.
Oh.
Supply chain disruptions in the Cheyenne system.
And
sure won't be happy about
no lip sync. So yeah, there's definitely something. It's got something to do with whatever's making their clothes disappear. What makes their clothes disappear? What causes that? So it's not X's hair mod. He quit while he was ahead. Except he's still working here, so not quite, but that's why most of you use the Razor Leaf as your home ship, because it scares away the spacers.
Make it quick. I have a deadline. You're interrupting me. Is this time accounted for?
It could be, but yeah, I put a request in for this time block. What do you mean accounted for?
We're on a strict schedule.
A few drinks can do that. Quit and reload. Yeah. I don't want to have to quit though. I want to know why it happens so that I can prevent it from happening in the future. Yeah, I put in a request for this time block.
I doubt that. I check my schedule regularly, and this conversation was not on the budget.
All right, fine. You got
If time
it.
is money, then suffice to say Ms. Serrano would not be pleased with such a frivolous expenditure.
Well, she doesn't have to know then. And it's just a hallway conversation, man. Relax. We don't need to document everything.
You may have a point. And since you clearly have bandwidth to spare, maybe you can help me clean up a, minor indiscretion.
The random encounters that come with taking the razor leaf around? Cool. It's okay. He looks like a nobody. That's a good one, JK. Also, hey, how's it going? All right. I might be able to help you with this minor indiscretion. Yeah, I could help you, but is this something that we need to discuss with management? I'm not saying that as a threat.
Contractually, yes, but I'd rather avoid the embarrassment.
Okay.
Normally, I do a good job of setting boundaries between work and life. This incident is an exception.
Hey X, how's it going? So you'll notice that the lip sync is off, but I don't think it has anything to do with your hair. I think it has everything to do with whatever is also causing everybody's bodies to disappear.
Well done. This should be enough to get me back in the field.
Talking heads. Yeah. Talking heads and necks. And that's it. What assignments are you currently working on that's got you so stressed out?
I'm not at liberty to say. I will remind you of another common phrase. Loose lips sink ships.
Yeah, only
So
if they
be
move when you
cautious
talk.
around the
So I
office
guess you don't
and
have to worry
discuss
about
intel
that.
at your peril.
All right, I might be able to help you with this minor indiscretion.
Good. Let me give you some background. Recently, I've been assisting the impoverished in both Ebside and the Underbelly.
Oh, that's
I pay
very
for the
noble of
occasional
you.
meal, clinic visit, or comfort. But I may have lost a slate in the process. I need you to locate and retrieve it for me.
Always quit to desktop after installing or activating mods. 100% because I use MO2, and anytime I install a mod through the whatever it's called here in the game, the creations menu, I have to back out, create an empty mod in MO2, drag the files over from the overwrite folder in MO2, yeah, and do that. So that happens no matter what anyway. Yeah, great band, the Talking Heads. Yeah, it is a great band. All right, Hamza, I'll find your slate. But what's on these documents?
Reassignment intel for one of our operatives. The contents themselves aren't too sensitive, so if you're thinking of betraying me, they aren't worth much as leverage. My sloppiness is simply an embarrassment that I'd like to correct.
Okay, why are you trusting me with this?
It's not a matter of trust, but one of time. I have little to spare. You do not.
What are you talking about? How do you know that? Fine, I'll find your slate.
Then we have an agreement. Good. Go to the Underbelly and talk to the panhandler, Huang. Discarded items are her specialty, so she may have come across the slate herself. If you can manage to find it, bring it back to me, and I will pay you for the time.
You better. Why spend your time volunteering? You really don't sound like the type of person that would enjoy it.
Perhaps I can best explain with an analogy. There is an aquatic species on Volai Epsilon, which, like cruel irony or test of metal, hatches on dry land. Only 1 in 10,000 make it to adulthood. Most are eaten, some simply die in the crawl to the ocean. Meanwhile, there is a similar species that is born in the water itself. They never make this journey, and thus never know its hardship. Which begs the question, is that fair?
Life definitely isn't fair. I'm sorry, I stopped listening 3 sentences ago. Yeah, no, life isn't fair.
In the natural world, I'd agree. But here,
Sweepy,
we
yeah.
can make a change.
Sorry.
I
We've
know
got some
what you're
issues.
thinking, and I am not what you'd call a bleeding heart. Moreover, I find the Underbelly filthy and unsanitary. But I also believe in equity. I am well aware that my life came with a head start. So I try my best to balance the equation and bring the hatchlings to the water.
Okay, well, what you call unsanitary, I call character. It's really clean here in Ryujin, though. So, yeah, sounds like a bleeding heart to me.
Think what you will. But I don't have to approve of the notion. But as much as I dislike the underbelly, I will say this. It is a welcome change of pace. When you spend all day keeping secrets, a burden is placed on one's conscience. The time I spend volunteering sheds some of that weight.
I see. Alright, I'll go,
Until
do the
next
thing.
time.
Okay, so this happens for me regardless of where Souls of Cities is in my load order. So I don't think it has anything to do with that. It happens after a certain amount of time. Like, so I've been playing for 2 hours, so about 2 hours. So maybe it's a cache thing. Because if exiting the game fully and reloading the game fixes it, it's a temporary thing, right? And caches are temporary. So I could, like, just to kind of cover the bases, I could back out and uninstall or disable X's hair mod and then play for another 2 hours and see if I get the issues. Or we back out, reload the game so we get all the bodies back and see if it happens again after 2 hours with X's hair mod in. What clothes mods am I using? I've got EIT Clothiers and that's a good question. Hold on. Let's see. Clothing additions and skins. I could do the thing where you guys can also see what I'm doing in my MO too. Is that something that you'd like to see? Let's see if I can do this without messing things up too much. Can you guys see my MO too? So for clothing additions and skins, I've got EIT Clothiers, I've got Zone 79 Clothing Pack, Crimson X Clothing, and then I've got all of X's clothing mods and a couple of his reskins. Am I playing with better crowds? Nope, I've got Souls of Cities. Souls of Cities is down here in priority, and it's also all the way down here. The only thing below it in the load order is Rabbit's Real Lights for New Atlantis. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's go back into the game. Maybe load Souls of Cities higher up? I don't know. Swerve was saying he always has it at the very bottom. Crowd overhaul. You use it and you have the same issue. Yeah, that's why I think it's got nothing to do with any one particular mod. I think it's got more to do with like some sort of cache. Alright, X, tell me what I should do. Should I uninstall your mod, play for 2 more hours, and see if I get the issue? Or should I keep your mod in, play for 2 more hours, and see if I get the issue again? Either way, we're going to quit the game. So I'm going to save. And are you guys seeing the game now? Did it automatically switch over? No, you guys aren't seeing the game, right? Okay, quit to desktop. Okay, so X is saying move Souls of Cities up high. So we'll put it maybe up here in gameplay mods, but we'll put it at the very top. Like just below the multi-tool axe, which is not really a gameplay mod. It just adds a lot of mechanics. But it itself is just a little item that is added. And then Souls of Cities. Above NPC routines expanded. And I think that's why Swerve puts it at the bottom, because he doesn't want anything to overwrite anything with Souls of Cities. And then yeah, in the right pane, I try to make them match. So Souls of Cities will go up here. So we'll do that. And we're going to keep X's hair mod in. And we'll see if the same thing happens. I'm not going to delete the pipeline.cache file. Because I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I do know that just restarting the game will clear that problem. Souls overwrites all my clothing mods, hence invisibility. Yeah, I thought about that too, actually. So I had Souls of Cities up higher in the mod list on both sides. Got that problem. Thought, what touches all of these people? Souls of Cities does. So then I put it at the very bottom. Still had the problem. So then I put it just above all the clothing mods. And I thought that worked the best. So we'll see. We'll see. This is fun. Troubleshooting mods on stream. I feel like a real Starfield streamer now. What are we going to name this ship, guys? It's pretty ugly, but it's my first from scratch ship. Okay, so I know the Lane is going to have his clothes, yeah.
How's it going?
Not too bad. How are you doing? Okay, so we're good now. And I still have my beautiful long locks. So we'll play for another 2 hours and we'll see what happens.
This is the only shop in town where you'll find neuroamps like these.
Really? Because I know a dude maybe soon at Stardock that will have something very similar. Did you just yawn while I was talking to you? That's kind of rude.
Welcome to the Ryujin Industries product store. Looking for a neuroamp?
What are neuroamps?
Neuroamps are Ryujin Industries' signature product. They're small pieces of wearable tech that enhance some of the user's brain functions. Some of our best sellers can help with anything from focus and short-term memory to communication and confidence boosting.
I would definitely 100% get a neuroamp if it helped me with my short-term memory. 100%. Sounds too good to be true.
Some people seem to think so. I say you gotta see it to believe it. Why don't you check out the shop? It's worth browsing even if you aren't looking to buy.
All right, then yeah, show me what you got.
I'm always stocked up on neuroamps.
Some fancy spacesuits, all right. Oh, and these are new packs as well. Okay. And yeah, again, with the closed visor, like the opaque visor, I don't like it. Do I need any backpacks? No. So I've got... Actually, don't we get gifted or rewarded in NeuroAmp? So there's no reason for me to buy one. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. We don't need to buy anything. Thanks, though.
See ya.
Bye. All right, to the ship. Wait. Except that we needed to go do this. Speak to Wang Le. Wang Le. Focus, and I got distracted. Well, you know what they say. The golden rule. Thou shalt get sidetracked by bullshit every goddamn time. Is that what he says? Excuse me. Excuse me. I guess what you're saying makes sense. He says he totally agrees with the fact that visors are garbage. Opaque visors are garbage. But a glass cockpit visor is a major weak point for a spaceship, so it does make sense for it to be closed with a digital display. But then you're just like completely relying on your that digital display. What if something gets corrupted? I would definitely want to have actual visuals.
Got any creds to spare?
Yeah, here's 25.
Thanks, Chief. You're a class bass.
Thanks for calling me a bass, I guess. A Ryujin technician wanted to know if you found any slates.
Oh, I totally did. Found it in the dumpster right next to a half-eaten chunk. And it was perfect timing, really. You see, the other day, the wind got a nasty cough and blew away all of my business spreadsheets. But that won't happen with this slate. It's like wind resistant.
Wind resistant, okay. Well, I can find your old spreadsheets if you'll give me the slate.
That would mean I don't have to start over. All right, deal. I lost them near the employee break area. Look for any papers near the ground, the tables, maybe even the roof.
Then I'm dead.
You find all 3 spreadsheets,
All right.
and I'll give you the slate.
All right, let's go find these spreadsheets. Which I think they are mostly just napkins, if I'm remembering correctly.
I'm still here, Dan.
March. She made 87 creds and spent 78. Okay, that's fun. She keeps better track of her finances than I do. 60 in, 82 out. All right.
Dan, are you trying to break
That
the rules of
didn't
gravity?
work. May 74 in, 66 out. All right. Okay, Wong. Here are your numbers.
If you're wondering what that smell is, it's...
Hey, it's my favorite customer. Got any more creds to spare?
Nope, but I found your spreadsheets.
Wow, that's real class of you, Chief. A+ stuff. Now I can get my books sorted, executive style.
Executive
As
styles.
promised, your slate. Tell your techie friend I didn't peek inside. And even if I did, I don't know what half of it says anyway.
All right. Should we look at the slate? I wonder what it says. And they're not going to know if I looked at it, right? Right? Opening files. Oh, failed to open files. Authorization code needed. All right. Oh, well. He won't get mad. He can't get mad. Since I didn't actually get to read anything. I tried, but I failed. Those things are really creepy looking. Are they always that big, I wonder? Are there baby chasm basses?
Welcome to Chunks.
Too bad I can't squeeze the Aurora on this.
How does she know she doesn't know half the stuff in it? That's a very good question, JK.
I don't think this day could get any better.
Definitely gonna need to go and sleep soon.
Neon
a ton
has
of
too many
distractions
gangs.
in Neon.
Not enough
So I
gods.
expect you to be on your best behavior here.
Ready for the World would argue that digital displays were made to be corrupted. It's true. NASA astronauts requested portholes on the lunar lander. Neil Armstrong landed it manually because the computer failed. Right. See what I'm saying? Uh-oh.
Hey there.
Well, that didn't take 2 hours. Damn it. Okay. That's, weird. Okay. It's a new
Something you
starborn
need?
power, G cognition. It's a hard word to say. So, moving Souls of Cities to the top did not help.
Taking a break.
Not only did it not help, but it made the problem worse in that it happened sooner. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about it too much.
As technicians, we handle prep and post-op work.
Or maybe I go
Beginnings
and I
and
delete that pipeline.cache, and that'll make it last for longer than a few minutes. But also keep in X's hair mod, and if it happens again, then at that point I'll take
There's
X's
always
hair mod
work to
out.
be done. Pace yourself, but make it a fast
Yeah.
one.
Okay. Hold tight, guys. you remember where that file is. It is... It's in my app data folder. All right, pipeline.cache. You are now gone. And we're going to... we might have... should have maybe changed our hair before exiting the game. Myself and Sarah. Okay, let's see. Where is the hair mod in this list? Character creation, there you are. Okay, X's hair pack disabled. And I'm going to put Souls of Cities back to just above all of the clothing mods. Can you... Other people have the same issue and you don't have the hair mod? Yeah. The floating heads only happen on NPCs? Yeah, as far as I can tell, yeah. You like the style of my gang? Yeah, I like it too. Okay, so we're gonna put Souls of Cities just above EIT Clothiers in both panes. Okay. Can you guys see my MO too? If you can, it's really... Oh, and it's just because it's display capture, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. I thought OBS was like just being magical. Alright, let's try this configuration. You have it, and it happens to your followers who have default clothes. So then it's not clothing mods either, if your followers are wearing the vanilla clothes. Custom hair is a big pack. I didn't know that that's what the plugin was called. That's funny. No, do not search for the content. And yes, still load. Alright, so Sarah's got her old hair back, but it's still auburn. And I've got the same hairdo. Rafiq has his body
How goes
back.
the slate search? Any complications?
No, here you go.
What is it?
I've recovered your slate.
Well done. It seems assigning you to this task was time well spent.
Indeed.
And as I said when we met, time is money. Hopefully these credits will serve as adequate compensation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an operative to debrief.
I know what you mean by that. Debrief. Alright, let's go.
I hate being stuck in the office.
I better do this right.
Now we can go off-world. Hey Dom, how's it going? You see that Starfield is just as awesome as it is when you left? Yeah, it is. It's awesome. Scarlet Spencer.
Okay, hello.
Hello. You are very covered up, but okay.
What?
Why is it telling me to go down there? What quest do I have? Travel to Aquila City. Don't I have to go to the spaceport for that? Weird. Dumb.
Hi, Dad.
Yeah, I saw your comment on my test stream. I was testing the dual stream. I got YouTube and Twitch going at the same time right now. I think anyway. I have not looked at my Twitch my Twitch stream manager page in a few minutes. It should still be going anyway. Took you longer to log into 76 than it did for you to finish your dailies? What's going on? Like the game wouldn't let you into a world, or something's up with your computer? Did we pay the flippin' landing fee?
Anything I can help?
17,000? Oh my goodness.
You with?
Guess we should pay that when we land and not right before we take off again. And actually, let's just make sure.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
Can you top off the fuel tank?
Okay, no problem.
Okay, 800 credits worth of fuel. That's fine. And then if any repairs are needed?
Okay, sure. We'll take care of any holes, broken seals, that kind of thing.
Just a Nobody 8472. Is this modded? It is modded, yeah. I've got mainly Starvival and Darkstar are the big overreaching mods that I've got. I've got Souls of Cities. I've got all the big quest mods like Watchtower and At Hell's Gate. Well, not all the big ones. I guess I should say all the Kinggath creation ones. I don't have any of the other ones, but hey Tommy, how's it going? I'm having a good night. Just playing some Starfield, troubleshooting some stuff, you know. That's what Starfield's all about. The game kept telling you, Dom, that it couldn't link up to your Bethnet account? That's weird. Hey Betamax, how's it going? I updated your mod today, your functional decor mod today. I don't know what was different, but it called for an update, so I clicked the button. Nice, nice. Did you have a good day at work, Tommy? Hopefully. Working on a Saturday. It's always a good time. Okay, repair cost is only 5,000 credits, so yes, repair. And then, like, those malfunctions?
Looks to me like you're already in pretty good shape.
Okay, cool. And then, yes, let me see what you've got for sale.
Say the word, and we'll get you outfitted.
Wasn't bad. Good to hear. Awesome. You fixed the water coolers? They were buggy after the update. What were they doing? Because that's what I use your mod for, the water coolers. The ones that just distribute bottles of water. Oh, you just needed to reboot your computer? That sucks. Durf Parade, how are you doing? Welcome in. Have I done the famous people's mission? Nope, I have no idea what you're talking about. So yeah, the answer to that question is definitely no. They were firing when opening the scanner or loading a cell. Weird. What do you mean by firing? Like they would quench your thirst or give you a drink packet of water? That's weird. Mods are weird. Google told you to do 8 other things before that? Troubleshooting 101. Turn it off and turn it on again. Mission was glitched out for you for the famous people's mission? Yeah, I wish I could help. I don't know. Oh, the script was firing off. I see. Haunted water fountains. They just randomly turn on. That's what everybody needs. Is some haunted water fountains. You replaced it with the one from Downfall Nemesis that works with Starvival. Awesome. That's good because that's why I use it. Have you tried turning the universe off and then on again? What? Mod alert. Nightbot is firing off a mod alert. But there it is. There's the message from Nightbot. Weird. Anyways, sorry. I'm staring at the chat, watching it all go by and not playing the game, which is what you're all here to watch me do. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay. Ship is in good shape. We've got fuel.
Hey, Dan, I've got something.
Thanks for the toast. And you know how Derek always talks about the big red buttons and how he has to resist the temptation to push them? And how he's like,
should I warm up the engines?
Can a robot get tempted? Blah, blah, blah. Well, I can't remember if it's this ship or not, but I found like a ton of big red buttons. I was like, oh my god, how have I not noticed all of these red buttons before? It was really funny. Anyways, I have to remember the layout of this ship. Yes, we have to go. I really, 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 really fucking hate that access inventory shortcut hotkey is assigned to the spacebar. I really, really hate it. If there's a way for me to change that, I have to figure that out.
Your ship is super cool.
I already looked into it a little bit, not very in depth, but man, oh man, is that super fucking annoying. Like, why would they do that? Anyways, whatever. It's fine. Let's just take a quick look at the spaceship analyzer. We're good. 100%. 100%. All right. Okay. So the other thing we're going to do any of these like cheap weapons that don't have any legendaries on them, or whatever they're called in this game. Okay, that make sure couldn't be dismantled, I guess. All right. I guess I could give you guys a little bit of a tour of the ship. So this is the cockpit. I wanted the biggest cockpit there was. I wanted it to be like nice and open concept. My idea when I started building this ship, I was like, I'm just gonna build like a living space, that I feel would be very comfortable to live in, and then just make it a ship. So that's why it looks super jank on the outside. So the shutters are closed because they don't look out on anything, but look, a big red button. Imagine that. Okay, and then this is the captain's quarters, which is very dark for some reason. I'm not sure why it's so dark. I guess it's meant for sleeping, so that's good. Like I put one of Sweet Pea's lanterns, candle lantern, and like this weird lamp that also doesn't really throw off very much light. And then this one, at least that one turns on and off. And then we're having a little hot cocoa while we watch the fish. Looks really good, eh? Look at those chunks. They look like almost like Nanaimo bars. Do you guys know what Nanaimo bars are? It's a very Canadian dessert that I don't think you can get anywhere else. I'm sure you can get Nanaimo bars elsewhere. They're probably just called something different. Okay, so we've got captain's quarters here. Navigation console. An extra Starvival settings manager slate just in case I fuck up and lose it, which I've done already once. I've got our mission boards. These were here.
It's all about the feng shui.
Oh yeah, I forgot Lyria's here. These are part of the ship itself, but then I've got the crew morale analyze station, and then some water. Now, actually, Beta, since you're in the chat, I don't know if this is supposed to be, if this is actually what's supposed to happen, but when I click on it, I take a drink and it also gives me a drink pack of water, or a distilled water. Because, like, I know my hydration is at 125, but, like, it kept on sounding like I was drinking. Okay. And then this is just... Oh, the stairs. So we've got our... Oh, I didn't even realize there was a Ryujin Industries mission board in here. That's interesting. Okay, so we've got our stairs here. These are... Oh, thank you, Tiger Shipyard Overhaul. These are these really awesome, like, I guess, what would you even call this? Just like an observation deck? I just really like how they look. Sarah, you're... Oh my god. You are just really in the way. That's right, you're in the way. Can we tell them to follow a little bit not so close? Is that a thing? Distance. 2.5? Let's try 5. Let's try that. Okay.
Scanning. Wow. Universe is so big. I feel so small.
Oh, this is looking out over the front of the ship. Okay. And then we've got another one of these. Oh. Oh. Yes, here we go. I was like, there should be another one of these observation bubbles. And like the idea is to fill this up with plants and stuff, and then the Xenos can like hang out in here. Alright, and then we've got, what is this? This is the science workshop. It's a dead end. It's where secret science experiments happen. Maybe I'll put in place doors yourself so that it's not a dead end. We'll see. And I just noticed that there was... Is this a weapon rack here? No. Okay, it just looks like a weapon rack. Alright, and then we've got our elevator. This is the very back of the ship. Yeah, that was level 2. Level 1 is back to where we came up on the ship. This is just a big computer core. And then we've got the infirmary. And then we've got some crew quarters. Like living space, I think it's called. And then we've got the workshop back here, which is, again, another dead end, which kind of sucks. But maybe with PDY I can fix that. Okay, and then... Where did I... Oh, here we go. And I've got a pawn shop terminal. This is like a cheat. Which, it's got 200,000 vendor credits. That's fine. I bought it so that I could buy resources from it, but it only has these resources, which sucks. I used to use a different mod that was very similar, but you could choose what shop the terminal was for. So I would put like all of the mining shops and I would have access to all the resources, but That mod is no longer, unfortunately. Okay, so 2 we already did, so we'll go up to number 3. And this is where you, this is the docker. And then you enter the ship and you come up to the bar. I got lambent and I was like, yeah, I need a dance floor. So I need more people to hang out up here. But so we've got the bar and we've got 2 rooms up here.
Hey there. You look a little bit down in the dumps, buddy.
Oh.
All that junk that you carry.
Maybe. I just need to eat something, but wouldn't hurt to lighten our load a little bit, I'm sure. Although, I'm not even sure what I can... Here, we'll put away these batteries. The fungal turtle. Look at how ugly he is. I mean, look at how cute he is. That's awesome. Oh, he's got just like mushrooms growing on him. That's so gross. It's funny. Okay. What did that do? That wasn't a very good... No, that was a good sound, wasn't it? I'm immune to caffeine, which to me sounds great. Try not to indulge in energy drinks. Overindulge in energy drinks. I haven't, though. I promise. But I'm still overburdened. I think I just need to sleep, right? Probably. Okay, what else can I put away? What do we need to get rid of? 4, 15, 19 pounds. Really? Okay, this... Oh, we were supposed to... Oh, we tried to get rid of this. We tried to dismantle it, but it wouldn't work. And we can probably put away this gun for now. I have ammo weight turned off. I'm such a cheater. And yes, we've got many field repair kits that we could probably just keep in. So when you guys saw me dismantling all those weapons before with that toolbox, if you get whatever type of weapon, like after you dismantle a certain amount of these weapons, it gives you field repair kits. Okay, that definitely made a difference. Alright, so lambent, dance floor, living quarters. Does this work? Oh, it does. Oh, and I forgot that I have a chat that I'm supposed to be paying attention to. Sorry, guys. Let me see if I can... Well, what's funny is that I'm going to flip over to OBS, but you guys will be able to see it? Oh, no, you won't. Okay. Uh, oh wow, I missed a bunch. Sorry, guys. Oh, I missed a bunch. Okay, bear with me, guys. I'm gonna read all this. Oh yes, the last thing I remember is Nightbot needing moderation. That's funny. Are you talking about Operation Starseed? I don't know what that is. Riding Harleys, welcome to the chat though. Oh, you're talking about the mission that Durf Parade can't complete because it keeps crashing? Okay, let me continue on to read. See what's going on. 2A Knight said, let's see the ship. I did see that, and that's why I was like, alright, a tour it is. Dom, if it makes me feel better, you'd rather talk with me? Sure. That always makes me feel good. Chatting it up. Oh, thanks, Dommy. I'm just reading your comment here about how I was worried about the game and like not actually playing the game. We're all just hanging out, right? We're all just friends hanging out. Oh, Starseed is the one with all of the famous people. Yeah. That's the one that he was talking about, that Durf Parade was talking about. Yeah, I don't know where it starts either. I've never done. I've seen Bubbles do it once, and that's it. I doubt it's just a you problem, Durf. Because, you know, it's Bethesda. And I don't say that with any malice at all. I fucking love Bethesda. And anybody who knows me knows that I love Bethesda. And when I say stuff like that, it is with all the love in my heart. And I wouldn't have it any other way, honestly, because I've learned so much by troubleshooting these games. I learned more about game development and programming, troubleshooting these games, than I did in the 3-year college program that I took for game development. Dom, Raven is all about big cockpits. That's right. Kit Kats? Yeah. 8 out of 10 bars in the settled systems don't serve water. I know. That's why I need Betamax's functional decor mod so that I can build those water coolers. Nanaimo bars? JK, do you know what Nanaimo bars are? They're these like little layered desserts with like chocolate and coconut. And they originated in Nanaimo, BC. Oh yeah, X, how are you feeling today? After the accident yesterday? See that you've been a vegetable today. Taking it easy, that's good. What did Bubbles do? I think that was when I was talking about the observation decks with the big, they look like big bubbles on the outside. All right, I'm almost to the end, I think. X talking about the accident, okay. Feel worse today than yesterday, yeah. I figured you would. Man, I hope you feel better. I hope tomorrow is better, not worse. Thanks, Thorgan. I think it's a cool ship for my first from scratch build. For sure. Oh, paying bills. Blurg. I have to do my taxes tomorrow. I am not looking forward to that. portable vendor. I'll have to look at that. Why are we talking about shrooms? Is that, oh, because of the fungal, whatever it is? The fungal turtle. Gungle turtle. Fungal. This is one of my favorite songs. Never follow Thorgan's advice on psychedelics. All right. I will heed that advice. All right. All right. All right. I think I'm all caught up. Raven and Will are the Starvival ambassadors. I don't know, man. Will knows way more than I do. I'm the one that got him started on it, but he has definitely surpassed my knowledge in it. And like the mod author puts out updates for that mod like every week. So every week there's something new. I'll try my best to help anyone who wants to do Starvival because it is a really, really awesome mod. Like it's a really awesome mod. And if you like the grind, then you should try it out. If you don't like the grind, then you should turn around and run screaming in the other direction. Because you'll hate it. That was the night you recruited FDR with the Axe of Friends, yeah. I remember, yeah. Okay. There are songs playing? You can't hear the songs? Oh, that sucks. I've been enjoying Chromavale all night. Is it just too quiet? Does Starvival play well with OG Tennessee stuff like Realistic Oxygen and Out in the Blackness? I've not used either of those mods, but I would imagine no. The answer to that is no. Because Starvival, and that's why I like Starvival, because it does the same thing in one mod that you would need 20 mods to do. Like the fuel, like real, I don't need to use real fuel because Starvival does that. I don't need to use realistic oxygen because Starvival does that. And it does it in such a robust way that there are just like so many different things that you can adjust and modify and stuff like. Anyways, I don't know why I'm talking about it when I can just show you. I can just show you. So you get these where is it? Starvival settings manager. And so these are the systems. You've got your survival category, combat and stealth, vehicle systems and crew, NPC and world, inventory management, and then activities, which is kind of like a catch-all. Survival is the most important one, for me anyway. Basic needs is what it says, basic needs. So your fatigue, your hunger, your thirst. It also includes things like drunkenness, self-control, which self-control just means like you can't just go around and be a murder hobo. You like, cause as a real person, if you were just to go around and do that, you would probably go crazy. And so that's what this is doing for you. Food poisoning, over satiation. You can't just eat junk food all the time. Like if you just ate chunks all the time, you would end up dying because there's like no nutrition in chunks. Prince Rupert, how's it going? Oh, what's my opinion of Starfield thus far? It's fucking amazing. I love it. I love it. I might be a little biased because I am a huge Bethesda fan. Yeah, I totally hate Starfield. I didn't just buy a multi-$1,000 rig so I could run it. Like, really, that's the only reason why I bought this new computer, was so I could download the new update. But yeah, no, it's amazing. It's amazing. You just have to go into it thinking, knowing that it's not Fallout 4 in space, or like realizing that it's a different game. It's a totally different game. And even, I'm sorry, I'm not playing the game. I'm just talking. Sorry about this, guys, but you guys are asking really interesting questions, and so I feel the need to answer them. The thing about this game is that they've introduced like these different mechanics, like the new game plus, which I didn't even really know about until I started hanging out with all you guys and watching all your guys' streams. I was like, what the heck is this Unity business? I had no idea. And then I played the game some more and I was like, oh, this is a built-in way for people to reinvigorate their mod list and continue with the same character. Like, that's why that mechanic is in there. It's also in there so that if people fuck up their load order, they have an out, right? They can go through the Unity and not have to sacrifice their character or their levels, but recover the game. I think it's brilliant. At first I was like, I don't like it, because it was something that I couldn't get to. Because my old computer was just a potato. I couldn't do it. So it made me mad. I was really frustrated. But as soon as I did it, I was like, oh man, this is amazing. Now, it helps with save bloat. Yeah, like it helps with so many things. Like it's a really, really innovative way to, yeah, just kind of reset everything. There's a really good Star Wars mod for this game. Yep, Star Wars, or Genesis, I think it's called. Is that what it's called? And now that I have a new rig, I could try it out. Bubbles played it. Actually, there were a few people that played it. Bubbles played it. GP played it. I watched them play, and it was awesome. Yeah, you should definitely try Starvival again, Tommy. Updated, they've kind of like mussed with things under the hood a little bit as far as what was already in there, but I find that the updates, it just really adds more and more to it every update. But yeah, I definitely recommend Starvival to anyone who likes the grind. And mods that do a lot of stuff at once make you a little bit wary, but just make a hard save. And that way you've got that save. And if you don't like it, you just take it out and reload. However, with a big overreaching mod like that, you might find it takes a little while to find out if you like it. That's all. Oh, 70% of Renfail's streams are just him talking and the idle cam spinning. That's true, eh? That's good. Although I'm just like, we're looking at a stupid menu right now. I can probably fix that anyway. Exit. Okay. So yes, this is way more interesting to look at. I guess I could even dance for you. I said dance. Oh, and now, oh, it's gonna be, there we go. I have to fix my hair. Okay, and so you guys can't hear the music that I've got playing in the background? That sucks. Oh, Tommy, you don't have a PC at all? I thought you had a PC. I think you can, Prince Rupert. I think you can buy Starfield just to play Star Wars Genesis. It's that good. For sure you can. You're an adult. Treat yourself. That's right, Tommy. That's right. Amress! Guess what? What? Don't make me guess. Just tell me. You can hear some music. That's good. Yeah, Bubbles, the whole time he was playing Genesis, he was like, I can't wait to get back to base universe. It's funny. Okay. What are we doing? I'm dirty again. So let's go fix our hair. How do we get out of here? Oh, it's 10 o'clock already. Wow. Don't crash. Thank you. I think it's 63. Yeah, this is her hair. This is her normal hair. I lost the game. What do you mean I lost the game? And also chicken butt. Oh, you run OBS on a laptop? Okay. No GPU. Oh no. Guess why? Chicken thigh. How did I come up with that name so fast? That was her name all along. That's her name. Leilani DeQuinder has been her name for months now. Whenever you use anything like that where you're, like when I use the enhancer gun on someone else, or when I use that enhance mirror on myself, you just have to make sure you put in your character's original name. Alright, what else was I doing? What time is it? Okay, it's 9 o'clock. We're gonna take... Actually, fatigue is only 111, so we're okay, I guess. Oh, we needed to take a shower. I need to build a shower. Can I build a shower? That is the question. I cannot. Sterile nanotubes. And I need a lot more water. Okay. I might be able to get sterile nanotubes from that cheat terminal thingy, wherever I put it. I have to remember where everything is. I need to, like, draw a map of my ship so I can remember where everything is. But, like, really, I'm just gonna build another ship at some point soon, I'm sure. Sterile nanotubes. Okay. And then I need a bunch of water. We will have to make sure we get to a planet that has water. Like Cheyenne. I think there's water there. Hi, Britt. Thanks so much for hanging out, Tommy. It was great having you here. I hope you have an awesome evening. Oh, if you press escape, it defaults to the current name and you can skip typing it again? I didn't know that. That's good to know. Awesome. The East Side Indianapolis version. Okay. Let's see where we're going. Uh-oh. We gotta feed. We gotta feed Fluffy. Fluffers, where are you? Derek, have you seen the dog? Somehow I know that he's hungry, even though I can't flip and find him. Oh, and here's the armory. It's also a dead end. There's a workshop in here somewhere too. I don't know how to get to it.
That life exists at all. I guess that it can't afford to be fussy.
It's kind of funny that the mirror ball is happening throughout the entire ship and not just in the Lambent hab on the top floor. Okay, well, did that just say intestinal infection?
Hi, Dan.
Well, that doesn't sound very good. Oh yeah, I forgot that I had this here. This drop-off box. I don't think I have anything that I want to get rid of, actually. Okay, let's see. Hopefully we don't get into any fights, because I've not really taken this ship into battle yet. Like, it's good. It's fine. It's a Class C ship. It's got turrets. It's got all the things it needs. Like, it's fine. And I can't really show off too much because every little thing you do, costs. Like, there's costs to everything with Starvival. So, skipping around the settled systems and just like grav driving everywhere is detrimental. Like that there's wear and tear on your ship and you have to fix everything every single time. It just makes you really pay attention to what you're doing.
Why anyone would want to live
Neon is a
somewhere
water
this
planet, but
peaceful.
probably not
Wow,
safe.
here
Yeah, I
we
don't
are
think I can
again.
collect
It's
water,
more interesting than New Atlantis, but not as fun as Neon.
I need to be able to collect water. Wow, it's so different here.
This place sure looks lived in.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what are my stats at? Okay, we're still doing okay. Let's take the speeder out and collect some water.
I need to find information. Is there a museum around here, Dan?
There is, and we've already been to it. Do you really need to go again? Oh. Well, we found some water. But again, I don't think I can collect this water. Oof. Okay. Water.
Hi, Dan.
Is there water here?
Hi, Dan.
Should we catch some Xenos? Kinggath? An Ashta. We already have an Ashta.
Scanning.
Scanning. Nickel? Oh, I guess I do need nickel too. There's some. Oh, it's... Oof. Right on that rock. That's exactly where I wanted to land.
Hi, Dan.
This is not water. He wouldn't trust water right outside the city wall. It's probably a good thought for sure. Here, I think we need some aluminum. Whoops. It's not what I wanted. That is also not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. There's too many buttons. Is that my suit that just was beeping at me? I don't need a suit, so I'm not sure why it would be beeping at me. Okay, I honestly don't even know if water is one of the elements here. It is. Okay. Okay. I'm not going crazy. Okay, water.
Combat mode initiated. Bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Yeah, like these guys right here. I guess I could also start an outpost and collect water if I could find some water in the ground. Benzene. Water. Okay. Excuse Excuse me, little guys. I mean, big guys. Okay, let's see if I can do this. So we're gonna need that EM weapon that we bought. Okay, and then
Sensing anything?
what? Come on. What am I doing wrong? Alright, we'll try the Xenoprod. Can I collect water from asteroids in space? I don't know. That's a good question. I've not,
It's a crime shame that these here vermin didn't learn any manners.
Okay, I forgot to adjust my
Set aside anything useful and just
my
leave the rest.
Xenoprod so that it doesn't actually kill the Xenos. Whoops. Oh yeah, water. Okay, so that's 2. I only need 28 more. Jeez, okay. Argon. What? Why are you shooting at them? Oh.
Oh boy.
Why are you shooting at them? Oh, are they attacking me? That's why.
Let's see if they've got anything worth taking.
Fluffy, you needed to eat something, didn't you? Oh, it's doing the thing where hitting the activate key takes everything and not just the first thing. I did update a patch for StarUI and the free lanes. I wonder if that is doing something that I don't want it to be doing. I don't see any more water. Oh, maybe over here? Okay, we're gonna drive somewhere else. I feel like there's better spots. Get away from that guy. There's no need for that. Try the North or South Pole. Scan the planet from orbit. Yeah. That's what I was just thinking. Yeah, see, we gotta go a little bit south. Back towards the city and then past the city. Bonk. And like I can't go like behind too bad with my speeder because then I'll just have to freaking fix my speeder. And it costs a lot of money to fix it. Oof. See? That's probably gonna leave a mark. Little stuttery. Weird. Okay, let's just give the game a couple seconds to catch up. Yeah, I didn't know how I was gonna land that one. That's why I just kind of like stopped in midair. What is this? Nova Sector. What the heck is this even? Oh, this is because I have that mod installed that changes Aquila City. Why can't I get in there? Okay. Is this just all for show? We can't actually get in here? There we go.
Never seen armor like that. Just don't give us any reason to test it. You
I'm not
understand?
wearing armor. Well, you can't see the armor that I'm wearing. I guess they can. But there's nothing even in here. Big red buttons. I don't need any of this stuff. Maybe that. Non-functioning water cooler. Boo. Alright. Fluffy, you don't need to come in here.
Everything good? We're here to help.
Don't worry, Dad. Right behind you.
Whoa. That was weird. Okay, well, we're back in the city, so I guess we can just go and buy a bunch of stuff. Maybe the mineral guy has some water.
That bank robbery sounded intense. It could have gone down so much worse.
Yeah, it could have. Except that I talked them down completely. No one was harmed. No ammo was wasted. We're in Midtown. Where's that mineral place?
We need to be smarter.
Midtown Minerals.
All right, I'll admit it. It's a damn fine suit you got on. I'm honestly shaking a little bit.
What? It's just a... It's the... Oh, the Darkstar spacesuit, that's why. Does shooting weapons on your ship cost? You can have it that way. There's an option when you're installing Starvival that you can make it use ammo. So you'd have to buy special ammo for your ship. That is an option, but I choose not to because
Sorry, just practicing the local dialect.
it's without it is enough for sure. You think white or dark gray asteroids have water? You know, I've not actually been successful at mining asteroids at all. And that is actually another thing that Starvival does. It overhauls the asteroid mining mechanic. So I never did it with vanilla either, and I've not done it with Starvival. I think I just don't know how to do it. I have to ask Will. That's what I'm going to do. I missed Will's streams this weekend. I had so many questions. There's recharge with ship weapons, but not a per shot ammo cost. With Starvival there is. Yeah, you have to buy like actual ammo for the ship. 82 out of 82 achievements. Nice, Will. Nice. The space mining is the only ammo you have to buy for the ship? Oh, you don't have to buy like regular ammo? But that's what I was doing wrong. I didn't know that you had to buy ammo in order to mine. In vanilla, you just shoot it and loot it. Okay. Okay, so that's the difference with Starvival. You just need like some special ammo for it. Oh my god, it's 10:30 already. Okay. I only have half an hour left.
Midtown Minerals is a glass joint.
I guess we can see if we need to repair our tools. 3,400 credits to repair our tools. Sure.
Welcome to the best mineral dealer in town. Ready to deal?
Yes, I need to pick up some water. But first, tell me, how is business going for you?
Lousy. To put it bluntly, the trade authority is muscling in on my business. So far, I've kept them at bay. But they've been stepping up their game lately. They got all their tricks. Intimidation, extortion, bribery, blackmail. Nothing's off the table. Of course, everyone turns a blind eye, as long as the Council of Governors finds their services useful. So, I'm on my own. But that's my problem, not yours.
I do need to pick up some minerals, so maybe some creds from me will help.
This is what I've got at the moment.
That was another part that's not being updated and suggested not to use the mineral mine or the asteroid mining. Interesting. Yeah, the month is almost done, Dante, you're right. Don't remind me though, because I gotta have my taxes done before the end of April. So I've got to get them done. I'm gonna do them tomorrow. I say that I'm gonna do them tomorrow, but oh no, the ship uses ammo part. Okay. Yeah, they give you, there's 4 options in the installer for Starvival. I can't remember what they are. What they all are now. The scarcity disabler is one of them, which means I can't remember. There's like 4 things that I'm just like, I don't really feel like learning about what that does, so I just leave them off. I feel like I want to say the ship infirmary is one of them, but maybe not. Anyways, let's see if she's got any water. She doesn't have any water. Of course not, because she just has minerals. Water is not a mineral. Water is a liquid. She just sleeps on a sleeping bag? That's kind of sad.
Hi there.
Space mining is kind of newer and works great. It is a newer addition to the mod. Yeah, and that's why I've never done it, because I think it was definitely added after Starvival or after Starfield stopped working for me on my old
Reshade
computer.
makes some of the most dependable firearms money can buy. If they're good enough for the Freestar Rangers, they should be good enough for us.
I wonder if Shepard has any water.
I get all.
Oh, he's got ingots though. I always need ingots. And I need, in order to complete the research so that I can make my own ingots, I need ingots. And I wish I could remember which kind I need. I want to say it's one of the really common steels. So maybe iron or lead. Or nickel, maybe? Aluminum, maybe? Ingotception. That's exactly right, Zion. What was the other thing that I needed? It was for the shower. It was sterile nanotubes. But I got those already, right? I did. Okay. Fully charged battery for impact driver. What does the impact driver do? Crazy. There's so many things. So many things. Okay.
Kinds of.
Okay, that's
No
it.
water.
Time to sell some of your junk.
Oh, that's right.
Come to me for supplies.
Actually, we just do that, silly girl.
These days I hardly see my husband at all. He works the oddest hours.
All right, let's go plant these papers.
Just keep your gun holstered during your stay, and you'll be good in mine.
Wow, the gravity's really high here.
What's in here? Nothing? Okay. They're just billboards. I thought it was a shop sign.
Please, let me know if I can be of service.
You guys won't mind if I just go back here, right?
UC can't be that bad, can it? else?
Oh, I didn't even see you there, but you're not gonna see me here, right?
Stealth mode engaged.
And I'm stuck behind the door, of course. Oh my god. Okay, that was funny. Is that guy still there? No, okay. I don't feel like doing this. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so we need to place the confidential files into the chest without anybody seeing us. Done. You didn't see that, right? I was just gonna steal the plum, but I did not.
There's not enough to do around here. Interested in.
What? Pedro, you put your mod's description you just wrote on an online spell checker and it thinks it's 100% written by AI? What? That's funny. There's a bar across the street. The hitching post, you mean? They'll sell drink packets of water and distilled water, but I need raw water. Yeah, put some spelling mistakes in intentionally. And now it's at 0% AI. That's funny though. Oh, I forgot to pay this stupid landing fee. That is funny that it's like if you're doing it right, it must be AI. That's what it's saying. It's funny.
When you have a moment.
Sure, Sarah. What's up?
What can I help you with?
You wanted to talk to me, didn't you? Well, I guess, do you have anything interesting for me? Thanks. Would be better if it was water.
Time to go?
Yeah. Ron? That's funny. No water. Of course. You would think water would be a little bit easier to find. Okay. So you know what I haven't noticed recently is any floating heads or people missing their clothes. So the next test will be
I'm still here, Dan.
whenever I play next. I'll play again for a little bit tomorrow. I'll put X's hair mod back in, leaving Souls of Cities where it's at in the load order, and see if that does anything. If it repeats the bug, then I'll know that it's unfortunately X's hair mod. Which, that means there's something in my load order that would be conflicting with it. And that's useful information. Because my load order isn't that big. You guys saw. It's not like Swerve, who's got like freaking 8,000 mods. I've just got a few handfuls. I don't know where to find water. What else did we have to do here, though? There were more things. None of those. Not any of these. This one.
Hi. How you doing?
Did I just trip on the stairs? Oh, I was like, is there a fire up there? There is a fire. It's pretty windy, I guess. Jeez. And Emily Cartwright, who are you?
Mom says I should learn doctrine like her.
Oh,
But I'd rather fly my own starship.
you're this guy's daughter.
Hello there. So good to see you.
So good to see you.
Good to meet you, friend. Name's Elias Cartwright. I'm the mayor of Aquila City. Now, I've got a memory for faces, and I can't say I've seen yours around here before. I make it a point to introduce myself to everyone who passes through our fine city. As the founder himself once said, there's no substitute for a warm welcome and a friendly smile.
Oh, I am
A genuine pleasure talking to you.
encumbered. Oh, I'm not. What's happening to me then? I have gastroenteritis. Okay. Yeah, so we just have to take some antibiotics, I guess. Probably. Yeah. Let's see if we can get rid of that environmental damage as well. Ugh, this takes away a lot of hunger and dehydration and fatigue points, though. Okay, we'll just deal with it for now. Alright, sir.
Good to meet you, friend. Name's
Yeah.
Eli. Now, I've got a memory
Yep.
for... I make it a point to
Yeah.
introduce as the founder himself once.
I appreciate that, thanks.
You're more than welcome. As I'm sure you know, us folk in the Freestar Collective put great stock in human kindness and generosity of spirit. I like to think that's what sets us apart from our neighbors in the United Colonies. We don't rely on machines or bureaucracy. We rely on each other. I won't pry about what brought you here. That's all of your business and none of mine. However, I'd be more than happy to give you the scoop about the core and Midtown.
Well, I've been here before. You just don't remember, or you just don't know about it. But you're not going to give me the quest until I ask you about it? Alright, tell me about the core.
The core is the oldest district and represents the original settlement dating back to the days of Solomon Coe. The descendants of the original settlers still make their home there today.
Um, okay, so I'll have to buy mining ammo for the ship if I want to go up and try and mine some asteroids for water. Um, I could buy water and neon
You, my friend,
from the
appear
mineral
to
guy
be a
there,
deep
from the
thinker.
resource guy there. Tell me more about Frank Langston and your problem.
Frank's just the latest owner of the old Hersenove Manor, and he's the worst, simply the worst. But it's been a problem since the Hersenove family ran out
Oh,
of
I see what
heirs.
you're saying too, and
There's no wrong
go
that
back there
Cartwrights have
and
been trying
test.
to right for decades. And hence, well, I need help.
Yeah, I've experienced that, Thorgan, where the textures pop in after a couple of minutes. But what I'm experiencing is the opposite. Like, everything will load in fine, but then after a couple hours of play, people start losing their bodies. You dropped Souls of Cities to give old bards mods that do similar thing, just to test the differences. So what are you preferring? Do you have a preference? Bards lacks the load delay, okay. But doesn't redress and change crowd NPCs' clothing and animation. Oh, okay.
Nice weather
But
we're having.
no
huh?
floating heads or missing textures. Interesting, okay. Well, not as of yet, X. So, and this is without your mod in and with Souls of Cities back to where I had it, just above all the clothing mods. So I think tomorrow when I play, I'm going to put your mod back in and see if the same thing happens, and then I'll take it out, and then I'll see if it doesn't happen, and then I'll know. And then at that point, we'll know that it's something else in my load order that's conflicting. And then you can take a look and see if there's anything that is also in your load order.
Credit for your thoughts.
Okay, I'm sorry, Elias. I'm sorry. If your credits are good, I might be able to oblige.
Of course,
I'm
of
gonna
course.
die here talking
the last
to him.
Hersenove was Sahar. Sad tale there. By all accounts, when she lost her last grandchild around 40 years ago, well, it broke her.
Yeah, we've got
She
a
packed
couple
up
more
and just
months
plain
of the
left
days
the
getting
estate.
longer.
Built some farm far from Aquila City and the protection of its walls.
And it's awesome. It stays
didn't
late
take long before the Ashta overran
until
the
like
farm, and just
9:30
like
at
that,
night. It's
no
perfect
more
for the
Hersenovs.
fireworks. You like both, but you're currently running Bards. Because Bards mod is newer, right? Souls of Cities has been out for a while. Sounds like the poor old Sahar wanted to go out on her own terms, yeah.
A lot of folks thought the same. So I need someone to go to the old Sahar farm, brave the Ashta, and see if she left a will.
A will with a capital
I swear
W.
I'll honor her wishes. Aquila owes her family that much. And if it happens to kick Mr. Big Shot out of the Corps, well, that'll be a bonus.
All right, well, we'll see what happens. I'm happy to help you.
You are a blessing. Sahar's farm is elsewhere on the planet. If you can't handle Ashta, please just don't go. I don't want this whole sordid story to have more tragedy. Be careful, and look out for yourself.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna die. Am I really still sick? Is that the problem? No, I'm not still sick. I'm not over encumbered, am I? No. Weird. Not sure why I'm dying. Okay.
Why are you bothering to carry all that junk?
I know, it's...
don't even know if I've got 50 pounds to drop off here. Oh, only 5 more pounds. That's good. That I can manage.
Very annoying when you're fret.
I don't have any good food. I just have junk food.
Comment all the time about how much stuff you're carrying, so I won't. For now at least.
Okay. Well. I'm not sure why I'm still hurting. Like, honestly, I have no idea why I'm still hurting. No idea why I'm still hurting. Whatever, it's fine. That's okay. Alright, but there's about 5 minutes until 11 o'clock. Can I see a doctor? Yeah, I can see a doctor. Do I want to pay that doctor? No. We'll find out next time what's up with me. I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. The lip sync after about an hour is an issue affecting both X2357 and Deverous hair mods. Yeah, that's what we're trying to troubleshoot right now. One of those two geniuses will figure it out. Yeah, we gotta figure it out. We gotta help him figure it out. We will. We'll figure it out. It just is a lot of testing because it must be a mod conflict. Anyways, we'll figure it out. Like it's my responsibility. It's not, but I want it to work really bad because I do love all the hairs. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here. I'm super thirsty. I need to go get a drink. But in a few minutes, we should all head on over to Babylonia Rising's channel, and he's gonna continue taking us through the Starfields. Did they fix the bugs on the game? Well, what bugs are you talking about? And actually don't answer that because it's the end of the stream. Because that conversation could be rather lengthy. They fixed some of the bugs, but obviously whenever you fix bugs, most often other bugs are introduced. So that's how it goes. You've got a PS5. Nice, nice. You should definitely buy the game and play it because it is a super fun game. If you like space games, if you like dogfighting, if you like shooting bad guys, if you like exploring things, exploring different planets, then you should definitely get it. Alright, guys. If I had shouty outies working, I would be shouting out a bunch of people. Unfortunately, I don't have the shouty outies working, so I am going to find our bubble. Here is where I'm going to be hanging out momentarily. So, if you want to come hang out with me, you should go here. And I only have... Actually, no, that's not true. I have the ability to place it in the Twitch chat as well. I'm sure. Yeah. Not that there's anybody over there, but there we go. All right, let's go hang out with Bubbles. Thanks again, everybody, so much for hanging out with me and bearing with me and listening to me ramble on and on about all the things that I've been rambling on about. I appreciate all of you coming out and hanging out with me. I will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight to play some crazy modded Skyrim. I've got the Mages and Vikings mod list installed. It makes Skyrim like a whole other game. So that's another thing I have to do tomorrow is play the game a little bit so I can get more familiar with that. So yes, until we meet again, friends, I need you all to be good to each other and to be good to yourselves. And I want you to drink some wine or whatever is your favorite beverage, but also drink some water because life is all about balance. Yeah, life is all about balance. That's the most important thing I can impart. All right, guys, have a great evening, day, morning, whatever time of day it is for you. And I will see you all soon enough, I'm sure. Thanks a lot, everybody. Bye.